What's up, everybody? It's Johnny Basement. We are back here in the basement, guys. Me and the Stella Dweller. Stella is with us too tonight. So, yep, she said hello. So here we are, Rangers on the power play. It literally just started. This was a game time decision for me to get on here and do the game with you guys today. So here we are. Anyway, hope everybody's doing great. Let's get this game underway. And hopefully the Rangers can win, but even score a goal. Can we do that? Can we do that? That would be nice. Got to put up the Rocco Memorial jerseys there. What's going on tonight, guys? What's happening? Rangers on the power play. Let's get a goal for once. There's an idea. Shoot it. Yes. Boom, 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 boom. Gavrikov. 1-0 lead, Rangers. Finally, we take a lead in the beginning of the game. Usually we're the ones giving it up. OG Cellar Dweller Basement Bouncer Gunner in the basement. Doing great. Doing even better now. We scored. We scored on the opener. Beautiful. Give Igor some help. Give Igor some help, please. Yep. So here we are, man. Doing good, man. Just still setting up. You know how it goes, Gunner. Gunner, how are you doing after that loss yesterday? I was going for the Bills. You saw me in here. How... Man, that hurt. That hurt yesterday. I'm homesick. First sick day I've taken from work in a long time. Is that due to the Buffalo loss last night? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Or are you really sick? Or you just couldn't bear to go into work? Rangers have come out. The Carolina and the Rangers they're tied 1-1 in their season. And congrats to your Buffalo Sabres, Gunner. Congrats to the Buffalo Sabres. They're killing it, man. Let's go. Come on. 17-24. Let me change my banner. I can't. The Rangers usually don't score first. I'm not even kidding. We usually give up the first goal. But I'll take it. Where's Josh? Our Hurricane Dweller. No, I felt sick for a couple of days. I've been hacking up a storm since. Oh, really? It's that time of year, man. And it's been brutal. And you're in Buffalo, so I know it's been even more brutal for you. Oh, we almost scored again. What? The Rangers are on a mission. We're on a mission, man. They are looking strong. We're back up, take another shot. Boy, this is relentless. And we're not on the power play anymore. We're not even on the power play anymore, Gunner. This is crazy. The Knicks are on at 8 o'clock, but they're playing the Pelicans, who are like the New York Jets of basketball. They are awful. They're 8-25. Stella, don't throw all your food on the ground. One second, man. Carolina's coming in first. Exposing and opening themselves up to lose one battle in the offensive rush. Man, Gunn, I hope you start feeling. Yeah, man, Gunn. Well, we did the whole game on here. I know you were watching it, man. I couldn't. Oh, I love the call. I love the call. The 2-point going for the 2 points was the correct call. It was definitely the correct call, man. But man, did that hurt? That light up there, see it? That right there. That one. That one. It's bothering me. Did it cover it? Sort of. All right, whatever. Daniel, what's going on? Another Stellar Dweller accounted for. Daniel's in the basement. What's happening, man? Good to see you in here, Daniel. 8 wins in a row for the save. Yes, Lamario, another Stellar Dweller accounted for. Lamario's in the basement. Yes, 8 in a row, Lamario. 8 in a row. Crazy. Yes, you should be happy, man. Finally. As Gunnar mentioned the other day, man, get rid of Adams and look at all the winning that's been going on. Adams got to feel like garbage, man. Like the team is still winning. Not even winning. The team is winning without you, not still winning. Winning without you and like really winning. Unlike the Jets who fires Steve Wilkes and their defense gets worse. What a joke that team is. Gunnar, what hurt the most yesterday was just how insane our defense was in the second half, and we lose because of Allen, plain and simple. That's it. Gunnar, you and I have talked about the Allen and Igor thing. Once in a while, man, these superstar guys, these current modern-day legends, make mistakes. I told you the game the Rangers lost. The second goal, they lost 2-0. The second goal was an empty netter. But in the very start of the game, like the first minute and a half, Igor gave up a weak goal. No, something he would save a million times. And it proved to be the game winner because the Rangers can't score. It proved to be the game winner. Can you imagine that? So it's kind of like the same mistake, but it happened in the beginning of the game because he was a wall the rest of the game. But just one goal, one weak shot in the beginning, and it went in. Speaking of Igor, full split save right there. But you know what? Josh Allen's going to make the Jets pay for that. Oh, wait a second. What is Buffalo playing for next week? What are they playing for positioning, or the game doesn't matter? I haven't paid attention to that part because Buffalo, it means nothing. They can put their practice squad out there and they'll smash the Jets. Josh, what's happening? Another Cellar Dweller accounted for. Josh, our Carolina Hurricane fan. What's going on? Well, I guess we really are going against each other. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we're tied 1-1 in the series this season. 1-1 in the series. Shoot it. I can't believe we scored first, Josh. I'm not making a joke. I'm being dead serious. I always feel like the other teams, no matter who we're playing, scores first on us. So, yeah, man. This is good stuff tonight, Josh. Good stuff tonight. Good seeing you in here, man. Thanks for the support. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Cullen, another Cellar Dweller in first. Ozzy accounted for. Cullen's in the basement. What's happening, Cullen? How you doing, man? It is. It is a weird time because everybody, we still have our lights up and we still have, the things in the house, but it's like Christmas is over now. And New Year's is New Year's, but it's kind of like everybody keeps everything up. But come New Year's Day, all this stuff comes down. But it is a weird time because it's like commercials are still, we still get Christmas commercials. Like, dude, Christmas is over. Are we going to get a little action here? 14-10 left in the first period. 3 shots to 3 shots. Good stuff, guys. This is good stuff. Yeah, and Gunnar, going back to what you mentioned, for those that don't know, the Jets have one last game this season, one last game against Buffalo. If they don't get an interception, they've already embarrassed themselves going 16 games without an interception. They might be the first team. They're the first team to do that, but we might take it to the next level and be the first team to not get one in the entire season. Jets, 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 Jets. I can't believe that Jet fans paid to go to that game yesterday. I knew the game was going to be a blowout the minute the game started. Icing. Oh, icing was waved off. Josh, 1 second. What happened? Did he turn it? Oh, no, he didn't turn it over. I don't understand these players that don't shoot the puck when they have a chance to score. Too much passing. Shoot the puck. You've been on here long enough now, Josh. I scream that every game. I scream it every game. Shoot the puck, play the rebounds. Because when you pass, eventually it gets intercepted or you just make a bad pass and it gets knocked all the way back. I hate that too, Josh. I hate it too. I believe in pass, shoot, play the rebounds. If there's no rebound, you still get the face-off down in that zone. Dez, family cellar dweller. Dez is in the basement. What's up, Dez? Yes, she made it. Dez, what's happening? Stella, look at that. Stella got excited. She heard your name. Rangers bringing it back up. I still feel the Rangers should not have gotten rid of Chris Kreider. He's 33. We have nobody in front of the net anymore that scores goals. He has 13 goals for the Ducks, at least last I checked. If he's gotten more in the day or two since then, I don't know about it. But, I mean, goodness, man, he was a Rangers staple. I know you got to move on from your players, but come on. I know eventually you got to move on, but they could have gave him another year or two. I know, Stella. That's what I'm saying. Funny enough, with how rare I miss work, I actually had a couple league bowlers message me that their lanes were broken tonight. I told them I was homesick. Oh, they're pissed. You know what, Gunnar? When a worker that never calls in sick calls in, they probably think you're doing something else. They probably think you're not sick. But the guys that always call in sick never get that. They never get the abuse. A person that is always at work, trustworthy, company person, great employee, misses one day, that they probably think you're doing something else. You are doing something else. You're in the basement. Gunnar says, what's up, Diz? Hi, Gunnar and Stella. Yep, she's chilling. She's over here. She's been on her cage. I got her some toys over there and her ladder in there, so she likes to walk up and down that ladder now. You made it, Diz. Yes. GB, another cellar dweller accounted for. Another Ozzy in the basement. GB. Johnny Rock and the Dungeon Dwellers and Dez. Happy New Year to all. Thank God we have sports at this time of year. Amen. Amen. Are they showing this over in Australia? What are they? They're probably showing Monday Night Football, right? Who do you got? KO over there? Do they only show like one game? And I liked your comment, GB. I saw it on my video. You always have the great openings. Johnny Rock and the Jets from Hell, right? Whatever you said, it was great. Good to see you in here, GB. Thanks for the continued support. Come on, Igor, keep it out. Oh, no. Is anybody paying attention? How is he just guy in Carolina just standing there? The puck comes and he gets a free shot. Boy, please tell me why the Rangers play better on the road. I don't understand that either, Josh. I don't. Keandre still looks. That jersey right there is a Keandre Miller jersey, the one behind me. He's supposed to be a Ranger for a long time. Right off the crossbar. Man, I didn't want to see Keandre go. He makes mistakes. He makes some dumb errors sometimes, but guy can shoot. He's a pretty good two-way player. Anyway, I don't get it. The Rangers at home get shut out all the time, and they're the winningest. They're the worst home team and the winningest road team. That doesn't make sense. Igor has faced more shots than any other NHL goalie. He has the most wins over any other NHL goalie. His save percentage is .910. He's got a 2.51 goals against average, and we can't score. Teams with goalies like that win Stanley Cups, man. I hate to see that we have this guy go from Lundqvist to Igor and not win anything. Come on. Our other legend, of course. Oh, he's gotten a little dusty. Mike Richter. I want to see Igor holding one of these. I want to see Igor holding one of these. I wanted to see Lundqvist holding one of these. Come on. What are we doing? I don't get it, Josh. It's a great question. It's really strange. Because look, what the Rangers are doing right now, they don't do this at home. Hey. Oh, look who wanted to say hello. Look who. You see that? She just flew to my shoulder. Hello. At least say hello to everybody. Hello. Stella. Hello. I guess, no, you're not going to tear up my jersey. You're going to go back on the thing. That was cool. She flew right to my, she doesn't always make it. Just got my tickets to the gather round. Oh, Hawks versus Dogs. Guys, I'm going to be I told you, I'll be very active this year in 2026. I'm going to be very active with footy this year. I was very busy in 25. I told you guys, I wasn't on a lot. Sound like a broken record. I told you the guys yesterday. But yeah, I'm back on. Hawks will win that. Oh, the Hawks, man, they're looking really good. Hey, don't break my hat. And by the way, GB, if you weren't aware, Rocco passed away. Oh, she got it. Come here. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Come here. Yeah. The Radish does not want to get goaltender interference. Creates that whole zone time. All that. You didn't swallow it, did you? Started because of great. I played with Connor Sherry. Where his placement was, and just about. Yep, see that? She likes to pop the top of the hat. See, it's gone. That blue part, it's gone. That's why I can't leave her up there for long. Here we go. Rangers driving down. 9:40. We are living in your zone. Josh, they are not this aggressive at home. They are not this aggressive at home. It is not. I don't get it. Yep, Stella the Dweller. All right, GB, so you were aware because I've gotten asked what happened. Do you have that still? Yeah, baby. I know what to do. Hold on, guys. Yeah, baby. Yeah. She doesn't want it. Anyway. Yep, welcome in. Good stuff. Take us another shot. Another shot. Save. Man, you should have passed it across. We're trying out a lot of our younger players, too. Gabe Perot is up. Brendan Othman is up. Igor, man, we will eventually. It's like Josh Allen and Igor will eventually get their rings. Josh Allen and Igor will eventually get their rings. They will. They will eventually get. Did I update this? Yep. All right. All right, guys. Well, anyway, they got the Monday night game tonight. The Knicks are playing tonight. The Knicks are playing the New York Jets of basketball, the New Orleans Pelicans, who are 8-25. 8-25. I'll flip over to that game. But that game is like the Knicks should blow them out. Should. Let me not get ahead of myself. They should blow them out. But I won't get ahead of myself. It's a New York team. New York teams don't always do that sort of thing. So, yes, the Jets have set quite a few records this year, according to adding on to what Gunnar mentioned, was no interceptions through 16 games. Next week they play the Buffalo Bills. We will lose that game. We'll probably get embarrassed again. And what else have we done? We've been outscored 173-62, I think, in the last 3 games combined. It's something like that. Our team has just absolutely quit. Aaron Glenn, our head coach, was throwing guys off the team over a lack of effort earlier this season. Well, if he does that now, then the Jets won't be playing next week because the entire team needs to go. The entire team just needs to go. We have draft picks, but we never do anything with them anyway. So I don't know what we're going to do. But thank goodness for the New York Knicks. They have saved our fall for Jets fans and Giant fans. The New York Knicks have saved our fall. The Rangers are The Rangers are middle of the road. They're okay. But nobody expected them to be great, so no one expected them to be bad. They're middle of the road. Look at that. In Igor's first 300 starts, he's allowed 1 goal or less in 83 of those games. That is insane. That's insane. That is an insane stat. Crazy. All right. Kane's take another shot. Another save by Igor. Another save by Igor. What are you showing us? Thank you. Here, have this instead. Good girl. I knew she was chewing on that. She can rip these off so fast. I knew she was chewing on that. I could hear it. So anyway, where's Mr. Marine? Des and I are going to start doing Basement Squad again soon. That's going to be cool. And the Bear, who won last night? I didn't even check that. The Bears? Did the Bears? I mean, it was 21-21 in the first half. It's a crazy game. Absolute crazy game. The Yankees still haven't signed anybody while we're having a break in the action here. The Yankees are wasting Aaron Judge. They are wasting Aaron Judge's prime years. They're wasting his prime years. What's going on with that? They aren't signing like anybody. They're wasting his prime years. I don't get it. I really don't get it. How can they keep doing this? They're wasting his prime years. We haven't signed anybody. Why is Cody Bellinger not re-signed yet? They say they're interested and they want him. Well, then sign him. What's the problem? Back in the Rangers zone right now. Igor kicks it out. Rangers, see, here we go. I don't like this. They're hanging around too long in our zone. Another save by Igor. There it is. No, he didn't score. That went off the post. Igor, either he saved it or it went off the post. It was so tight there. I don't know which way it went down. All right. Kick back to the Rangers zone. I want to see that if that was a save, because if it was, that was tremendous. 7:42 left in the first period. I want to see that highlight. Gunnar, 1 second. The Rangers are all over the zone right now. They're all in their zone right now until that happened. That's icing. Icing. All right, Gunnar, what do you got? We know they'll eventually win it all. The question is, will Allen and Igor win it with Buffalo? Right. How disgraceful, and Aaron Judge for that matter, right? How disgraceful would it be for 3 New York modern-day legends to not get a ring in New York, to not get a ring with these teams? I mean, the Buffalo, to even take your analogy further, Gunnar, even though they weren't back-to-back, Jim Kelly, all-time legend, great NFL quarterback, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, who ran one of the greatest offenses of all time that doesn't get credit because they didn't win a Super Bowl, which is all BS to me. It's the same reason why you never hear about Dan Marino. Then you get Josh Allen, another legend. Another legend. He's the best quarterback in the game today. You can't not get a ring. This is like Henrik Lundqvist to Igor Shesterkin. Ours are back-to-back. You guys had a huge 30-year gap, but you get the point. How do you get legendary people at these positions and not win? Brett Favre went to Aaron Rodgers, Super Bowl. It's just like, come on, man. Broncos had John Elway, Super Bowl. Years later, you get Peyton Manning, Super Bowl. Ewing, Lundqvist, Josh Allen, Jim Kelly, and now our current guys. I'm missing somebody. But anyway, you get the point. It's really a shame, man. What a shame. And Josh Allen's window isn't going to be around for long. Igor's younger, but I mean, come on. Come on. Middle of the road, or are we allowed to mention the Allen? Oh, man, GB. GB. Bringing up nightmares here, man. We got shut out by a team that I can't stand the most. Shut out. Back-to-back before someone reminds me that they were shut out twice by the Islanders this year. Twice. Shameful. Shameful. But yes, GB, you can mention it. Now we're over it. Sabres were last in the conference a couple weeks ago. Now we're fighting. I'm pulling for the Sabres because I feel for you. I'm a Jets fan, and I want the Jets to be the only team that hasn't made the playoffs in 15 years. We can't have two New York teams doing that, and I know the Jets are Jersey, but you get the point. Oh, that's tripping. Come on, Brzezinski. Come on. Now they're going to give Carolina a power play. And that was blatant tripping. I can't even argue it wasn't even a bad call. He tripped them. I saw it before the ref put his arm up. Come on, Brzezinski. That was even unnecessary, man. We have a habit of doing this, like within 5 minutes left of the first period. We have a habit of blowing these things. And we like to give up a goal right before the period ends, too. That's been a thing of ours lately. Like the last minute of any period, the Rangers like to give up a goal. Look, it's a delayed penalty. The Rangers still haven't, finally. Well, we haven't touched the puck yet. I mean, it's a delayed penalty. Carolina pulls their goalie. You got to wait for the Rangers to touch the puck to dead the play. So Carolina has 6-on-5 for a full minute. And now the Rangers finally touch the puck, and now they're going to get the normal power play. They're going to get 5-on-4 now for another. So it's like a 3-minute power play. Oh, St. Louis is trash, right? St. Louis is trash. They should win that. Let me see something, Gunnar. I'm checking something out right now. Yeah, the Blues are 15, 16, and 8. Yeah, look at that, Gunnar. It's so interesting to see the Sabres. The Maple Leafs, the Maple Leafs are in last with a winning record. Look at that, Gunnar. The Sabres are 19-14, fifth overall in the Atlantic. Wow, Gunnar. You must feel proud. They're not in the bottom with like an 8-19 record. Wow, man. You're actually tied with the Rangers with 42 points. Look at these divisions are so tight right now. The Hurricanes are not in first with 49 in the Metro, 49 points. The Red Wings are in first with 49 points. My other team, the Lightning, are in second place. They've been on a roll lately too. The Blues they got 38 points and they're at fifth. The worst team in the league right now is the Chicago at 14-18, and technically that's not really that bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's not that bad. You know, there's no like 7-win teams, like 7-20 teams right now. Wow. Angus, you must have heard us. We were making fun of your Blues. They're playing Buffalo tonight. Another cellar dweller accounted for. Angus is in the basement. Carolina's going on a 2-minute power play right now. They just had a Hold on. Oh, I was about to say they just passed it back to their own zone. Minute 45 left. Come on, Rangers, let's go. Beautiful split save by Igor. That hurts me to watch him do splits. Good timing with the arrival, man. I said, where's Angus? Because we're going to start ripping on his team. And here you are. Man, your ears must have been burning. 11 overtime losses in their first. No, I didn't. Let me go back to that. Western Conference, Golden Knights, 17, 8, and 11. And their first, wow, 45 points. 11 overtime losses. Does anybody else have double digits? Anybody? Nobody in the West has double digits OTLs. In the East, wow. The closest is the Penguins with 9 in the East. Nobody has double-digit overtime losses except for Vegas. And in the West, the Kings have 9 losses. Wow. Gunnar, good call on that. I didn't see that. Yankee Kyle, another cellar dweller accounted for. Yankee Kyle's in the base. Yankee Kyle. When the Yankees are wasting, we were just talking about how the Yankees are wasting Aaron Judge's best prime years. What are we doing? What are they doing? They're wasting their prime years. We're not signing. Why is Bellinger's not signed yet? I don't get what's going on here, Yankee. What is going on? The head coach for the Rangers, Mike Sullivan, he looks like an FBI agent. He really does. This is crazy, man. All right, here we go. Face off in our end. Minute 40 left on the power play. Still 1-0 Rangers. 4:40 left in the period. Hurricane shot. Another save by Igor. And there was a really stupid penalty by Johnny Brzezinski. Really, really bad penalty. Good. Rangers clear it out. Another save by Igor. They're getting a lot of shots off. They're getting a lot of shots off. And Scott Morrow, Josh, are you still in here? Scott Morrow that we got from you guys has not been impressive. That's why I don't understand why we gave up Keandre. Goal, there it is. I saw it coming, man. They were taking too many shots. You can only save so many. On a dumb penalty. A dumb tripping penalty. Dumb. And there you go. We paid for it. It's 1-1 now. Dumb tripping penalty by Brzezinski. Right behind the guy, literally behind him, and pulls right at his skate. Come on. The Canes were taking so many shots, you saw a goal coming sooner or later. How many can you save? He does full split save. You guys heard me yelling how many times he was making saves. What can you do? Right, Stella? What can you do? No, not yet, because you're going to pull it by change. Oh, look at that. All right, anyway. The Knicks start soon. This is going to be good. So at the end of these periods, we can do the Knick game, too. I'll turn to that for a little while. All right, back to full strength. Let's see if the Rangers can squeeze a goal out before the period ends. Angus, the only way I could see the Blues that I had to pay extra for the FanDuel station. Yeah, this is crazy. This is a crazy time of year. I think we've spoken about this, and who cares if we have? We'll speak about it again. Aren't you in the St. Louis area and you have to pay to watch the Blues? That's insane, man. It's insane. Now, if I had to pay to watch the Jets, I wouldn't pay for that. I wouldn't pay to watch the Jets. And I don't care about watching the rest of the NFL. So I just watch what's on TV. If the Jets – why, by the way, speaking of that, why was the Jets a nationally televised game yesterday against the Patriots? There was no other game on that was better than that? Why was that a nationally televised game? So everybody could see them get embarrassed? I still don't understand why that was a nationally televised game. Why? Someone explain it to me. Why? I don't get it. Why was that on national TV? 1 o'clock game. There was so many other games that could have been on in this area, and they showed the Jets. And then I found out it was a nationally televised game. It's like, come on. I had friends of mine, trucker friends of mine, texting me that don't even live around here. And I'm like, you were seeing the game? They're like, hey, it's on national TV. They're in truck stops watching it. Like, figure skating would have been better to watch. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. By the way, guys, is Drake May an MVP candidate? I know he is, but do you think he should win MVP? Do you guys think? Let's do a poll on that. Here, we'll do a poll. Why not? I'm not saying he's not having a great season, but you guys watch football. Reason I ask, it's a simple yes or no question. He's had the weakest schedule. I think they said it's the weakest schedule since 1999. Like the teams they played had a win percentage of like 350 something, give or take. So he's beaten up on a lot of bad teams. Bad teams. Does that mean he's not good? Absolutely not. I would take him on my team in a heartbeat. But is he MVP? Should he win an MVP? Should he be blamed? I mean, is it his fault that he's just beating the teams that he's got to play? There's two sides of the story. But should he win the MVP? People say, the Patriot fans say, hey, well, we split with Buffalo. You blew a 21-0 lead at home. So saying you split with Buffalo, hold on, is lame because you blew a 21-0 lead at home to them. So you split with them. You really should have lost the first one too. Who else have they beaten? I'm being serious. Who else have they beaten? That's impressive. Is there anybody? I don't know. Is there any other team that they've beaten? I hate how many. Yes. And you know what? The customer is the guys. We control this. The NFL doesn't. The NFL does not control. The apps don't control this. If people didn't pay for this stuff, it would still be on regular TV. But the fan, we all complain, and everybody pays for it. So these apps pay all this money to get these games, and that what you eventually watch all the playoff games will be on the NFL will be on streaming services. The Super Bowl will be on a streaming service sooner or later. Because you know what? Everybody will complain, but they'll pay. The Jets are raising their ticket prices for next season. The Jets are raising their ticket prices. And you know what? People are complaining, and they'll still do it. They'll still get them. We're the ones that control all this, and we're the ones that complain all the way to paying for it. Yeah, Stafford all day. I agree with you there. And this has nothing to do with me not liking the Patriots. It really has to do with he has had the weakest schedule to go against. And you play the Jets twice. Oh, it's loose right in front. Come on, shoot that. 1:18 left in the period, 1-1. I don't think I'm qualified to have an opinion. Okay, Cullen. I hate certain dates make you RSVP a subscription to see a game. An example, Netflix. And you know what? I watch the NBA on Christmas. Christmas Day is for the NBA, and that's what I watch on Christmas. I didn't watch any football on Christmas. I watched the NBA games. I have Netflix anyway, but I will not. I'm not going to watch NFL. I know I sound like an old man on the porch, but I'm not watching NFL on Christmas. Christmas Day is for the NBA. Thanksgiving Day is for football. Oh, come on, man. You overpassed Panarin. Now here comes the Hurricanes. 30 seconds left. There's a lot of action back and forth. A lot. Holy crap, man. Saved by Igor. Remember when I was just saying earlier that they give up goals right before the end of the period? It's because they leave Igor hanging. They leave him out to dry. They just had 3 Hurricanes down there. We have 2 Rangers. And they're just kind of standing around, waiting for the clock to tick down. Wide open shot right in front of Igor. He saves it. Corey, welcome into the basement. The Pats beating the Bucks and the Bills first game. Well, the Bucks aren't good. But the Bills, yeah, I give them the Bills. I give them the Bills. The Bucks aren't good. The Bucks are like a mediocre team. But we can give it to them on that one. But they've hammered crappy teams. But I think the kid Drake May is a great quarterback. He has thrown some incredible passes in that comeback on what are you doing? End of the first period. I think the guy throws a great pass. He's thrown in double coverage. I've seen him. I think he's really good. I'm just saying, does he deserve the MVP? The strength of schedule has to come into play. They beat Baltimore, but Lamar got hurt in that game. Lamar wasn't in for the entire second half. That's a huge factor. And I don't think they were winning. They weren't winning when Lamar was in the game, right? Can't count that one. Bucs aren't a good team, though, Corey. They aren't a good team. I agree. Corey, also, I hate the fact that my Steelers will have to play. Oh, Corey, I know who you are now. Welcome back. Another Cellar Dweller accounted for. I hate the fact that my Steelers will have to play the Ravens on Sunday night. Dude, how did the Steelers lose to the Browns, man? They lose to the Browns. They could have wrapped it up right there. They had a gift. It was gift wrapped to them with the Browns. Not trying to rub it in. That would have been like the Patriots losing to the Saints. I mean, to the Jets. Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. I still can't believe they lost. How many people lost money on Sunday over that one? Corey, I know the Bucs are battered with injuries, true, but I was getting at one of the more impressive ones compared to others like the – exactly. No, that's why I said I can see the point because on the schedule, the Bucs was – and the Bucs were 6-2. Weren't they 6-2? I think they were 6-2 before the injuries started, and now they're like, are they still in the hunt? I think they still have one last chance to get in. So, no, I get what you're saying, Corey. They were 6-2 at one point. But, yeah, the Browns, the Jets, the Dolphins, not impressive. And they get that that's why I go back, and this is not a knock on Tom Brady, but it's like when they bring up all the division titles they won in a row. The Colts got taken out of the AFC East in 2000, after the 2002 season, I believe, or in 2002. That season or right after that season. It would have been Manning versus Brady for their whole career. I don't know why they moved the Colts out of that division. I don't, but they was moved out of the division in 2002. Bucs have been injured, but so have the 49ers, and look at them. And that's the same excuse that I don't accept when people say, well, Aaron Glenn's a first-year coach. He took over a bad team. True. Ben Johnson took over the New York Jets of the NFC, which is the Chicago Bears. They also can never develop quarterbacks before Caleb Williams. They also have had problems with drafting the wrong people. They've been awful forever. And look at them this year. What are they, 12-4? Something like that, right? They have a brand new coach. They're winning. Angus, I see NFL games because I happen to sub the stream for other sports. I'd be fine watching the NFL only on antenna games. Yeah, me too. Me too, man. Me too. All right, so we're tied at the end of the first period here. Good to go. I'll take it. And we scored first, which was like kind of rare. Because the Steelers play down to bad times. They have those games every once a year. Most likely the Steelers will likely get the Bills or Texans, which we all know the Bills did in Pittsburgh. Yeah. And I'll throw one in there, Corey. The first game of the year against the Jets lost, but every Jet fan, including myself, was like, wow, Justin Fields looks great. Man, this guy looks good. This is not the same old Jets. We fought hard in that game. Watch out. Justin Fields may turn into being somebody this year. That first game against the Steelers, man, like the Jets looked like a real hungry, we're going to turn it around team. Maybe make the playoffs. That was after week one. Can you imagine that the Jets were 0-7 and played tougher in those 7 losses than what we've been doing lately? In 0-7, I think we got blown out once, and that was by Buffalo. Every other game was 7 points or less. Maybe not. I think we played the Cowboys and lost by 2 touchdowns, but you get the point. We were played hard in those first 7 losses than we're doing now. Now everybody's just quitting. Just quitting. Is totally quitting. Now, I don't know how you keep a head coach where it seems like he's lost the entire locker room. I don't know, but then on the same page, can you hire and fire a coach every year when they take over the Jets and do nothing? What's the line? There's no mandates with the Jets. That's the problem. There's no mandates. Glenn's coming back next season, but you know what? So many Jet fans can't handle another joke of the season. And we don't even ask for much. Hey, maybe at Thanksgiving time next year, can we at least be in the playoff conversation, even if we're 7-8? Can we at least be in the playoff conversation? Our season is over before Halloween hits. Shoot, before October 1st hits. I hope Pittsburgh wins, as I'd rather play against them than Baltimore. Yeah, Baltimore's a weird team. Baltimore's a weird team, man. Yeah, I could see that. I just want to see a great game between Pittsburgh and Baltimore. I can't. Pittsburgh really, oh, man. If they don't make the playoffs because of that, losing to the Browns. I just realized that us basement sportsaholics are very opinionated. We are very opinionated in the basement. We are, all of us. Everybody in here that comes in here, that's in here right now, that comes in here, all of us are very sports knowledgeable people, and we're very opinionated. And it's a hangout, like I said. When you watch Victor is great because he does what I can't do. I can't stick to total play-by-play. I used to put play-by-play on my live stream openings, and I realized I can't do play-by-play. I like to talk and BS. Like I said, it's a bar atmosphere without the drinks. I can't do it. Oh, what am I doing? The Knicks are on. The Knicks just started. They're playing the New York Jets of basketball right now. I bet you they didn't even start yet. Oh, no, they didn't start yet. It's good to have two games. So, yes, Angus, that's a great point. We're all very opinionated. And who else can live stream games? And most of the people that are in aren't even fans of the teams we're doing. It's fun. Corey, teams. That's the reason why I got nervous with the Browns in Cleveland since the last time the Steelers won in Cleveland was Ben's. Really? I didn't know that. The last time the Steelers won in Cleveland was in Roethlisberger's. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, Corey. Wow. That's scary. You know what? Let's do a different poll question. I'm going to end that poll. I want to do a different poll question. This is good. See if you guys can figure this one out. All right. Okay, hold on. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Hold on. Okay. Before Breece Hall, who now has 1,000 yards with the Jets, who was the last running back to rush for 1,000 yards for the Jets? Here we go. Before Breece, who was the last Jet to rush for 1,000 yards? Sean Green, LaDainian Tomlinson. By the way, guys, LaDainian Tomlinson. I got, believe it or not, I got this when they got him on the team. Yep. LT. And just for fun, I got Chad Pennington too. One of 2 winning drafted quarterbacks in Jets history. So anyway, who was the last one? All right, pick up one thing. I knock over 20. Yeah, it is a big ask, Gunner. That's a very big ask. I agree. Very big ask. Baltimore could keep it a game versus the Bills, but the Steelers most likely, Bills will hammer the Steelers down most of the game. I agree. Amen, Gunner. But you remember, Gunner, 2025, I really wasn't on. I was hardly on. You know, before the videos I uploaded yesterday, I hadn't uploaded a video since March. I've been busy. I've been busy with the script. You guys know we've been busy with the all year, me and my partner. You guys remember we were on here back in March. I told you guys in that video I wouldn't be on much all of 25, but now I'm back. Now we're just waiting. We're in a waiting game on the other thing. When that takes off, you guys will all know about it. So good stuff. Good stuff. Peel family fun. Go Pens. Go Penguins. Okay. Penguins aren't playing right now, but okay. Go Pens. Get it. Subscribe, bonus, hit the like button, and we can go. I was a Marc-Andre Fleury fan. Actually, I have him on my wall back there. Marc-Andre Fleury, I was a fan of him. Last goalie to be taken number 1 overall in the draft in 2005. So, yeah, go Penguins. Yep, the Steelers have 4 consecutive losing streaks against the Browns in Cleveland. They are 1-6-1. Wow, since the Browns went 0-16 in 2017. And who was the first team the Browns finally could beat when they were technically 0-19 between the two teams? You got it. Jets, 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 Jets. That's right. That's right. 1 second, guys. That is no joke. And then, so the Jets lost to them. They were technically 0-19 at that time, the Browns. Then the next year, the Jets were the first team in history to lose to 2 teams that were 0-6 or worse. They lost to the 0-7 Miami Dolphins, and just a few weeks later, we lost to the 0-11 Bengals. Jets, 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 Jets. It's what we do. And this is what we remember. Gunner thinks it's Ivory. Okay. I guessed 1-4. I like them odds. All right, Colin, at least you got into it. I mean, I can't watch NFL games broadcasts on Hulu anymore, but I can. Corey, I get it. It's like watching Apple TV. Like when they have baseball games, it's the worst announcing, man. I'm sorry. The announcing on Apple TV is awful for baseball. Awful. And I can watch Thursday night games on Prime now. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, though, because you have to find where the games are. I'm used to games being on, like here, it's Madison Square Garden Network, MSG Network. I'm used to the Rangers and the Knicks being on MSG Network, and there's like 3 separate MSG channels. Once in a while, I turn the game on and want to come on live, and all of a sudden it's not on MSG, and I got to search through every area to find it. It's really annoying. The second period's about to start, guys. Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I love that I can do this now. Boom. All right, guys, we're back. Game's about to start, and I think the Knicks just started. Wow, they still haven't started because they have a pregame show, and then the announcers have to talk for 15 minutes. OG of OGs, Mr. Marine, Staff Sergeant Thomas in the basement. What's happening? Last Monday of the year. Hope all is well. Same to you. Same to you, my man. Rangers 1-1. 1-1. We actually scored first, Mr. Marine. We actually scored first. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But whatever, we're tied 1-1. How you been, Mr. Marine? The Knicks are about to start too. They're playing the 8-25 Pelicans. I should really stop bringing that up so they don't lose. I still never heard of it. Mr. Marina, you got Street and Smith. Let me at least look it up. The second period it's about to start. Let me look that up. It's crazy that I can't think of this one, and it's from our same era. All right, second period getting underway. Oh, I see the magazine cover now. Yes. I do remember seeing it. I've never had it, but I do remember seeing it. Street and Smith. Look at that. It's Michael Jordan on the cover right here, 95, 96. Wow. I got to tell you, I vaguely remember it. Well, I didn't remember it at all. Wow, they're still around. It says leading publications of all the major sports and college football and basketball also. Wow. Once again, once again, I never heard of it. But seeing the cover, I have seen the covers before. It does bring me back a little bit. We're being outshot 13-5, but it's tied 1-1, and that's really what matters right now. So, Rangers get oh, come on, Morrow. Right, not having Adam Fox and JT Miller is really hurting us. Adam Fox is he's one of the best defensemen in the game. And he's out. What is the latest term now, at least in hockey, is upper body. Everybody's out with an upper body injury. Well, it's a whole lot of area. What part of his upper body is injured? Rangers getting on a power play right off the bat. GB says, good day, Mr. Marine. Happy New Year, mate. Let's go, Buffalo. Line and net tonight. Here we go. Yeah, they're getting started right now, aren't they? Oh, yeah, he hooked them. He hooked Taylor Radish. Wondering where you were. Staff Sergeant Thomas is in the building. Staff Sergeant Thomas in the building. Good to see you on. Where's Wayback? And Tony commented on my recent upload. I haven't seen Wayback in a while. Is he all right? GB, Cullen, do you guys know? Do you guys keep in touch? I know Bond is moderating Scotty Butter's channel. You guys should check it out. The dude is very talented with the guitar, man. Scotty Butters. But he does like 15 hours like on YouTube or longer. I mean, whew, how can you be on? I question if I want to do a back-to-back game, let alone 15 hours. I couldn't do it all-day games. I think I did that once on here a couple of years ago. I did 3 NFL playoff games in a row. That was a lot. I might try to get in watching the NHL, considering I do watch clips, fights that happen. I also love the Steelers have their logo on one side of the helmet. Corey, check it out, man. It's great. You should go to a game. You'll fall in love with it. You go to a game. Shot in front. Man, you should check it out. I'm telling you. It's a great sport, obviously, because we watch it. But it's the one sport, Corey, that says they have the same rules as the NFL. They technically do, but they don't call them. Corey, if a guy in the NFL, as we all know, legal hit with your shoulder to the chest, that's legal. But if it's too hard and hit the wrong player, the refs will throw the flag because it's subjective. It's up to the ref to throw the flag if they personally feel that hit was too hard or you hit a superstar player too hard. In the NHL, the same hit, shoulder to chest, you can lay out Sidney Crosby. You can lay out anybody. You're not going to get a 2-minute penalty for that. They say you can't do it, but they allow it. Why? Because the NHL is not as huge as basketball, baseball, and football is. Most people, they want the casual fan, and the casual fan wants to see hits and fights. There isn't as many. The fighting is still there, but it's not like it was when I was growing up, but it's still there. But they let them play, Corey. They let them play. So you should check out a Pittsburgh Flyers game. There's a great matchup. It's like the Rangers and Islanders. I hate the Islanders. I hate them with a passion. It's the only New York team I don't go for. Pittsburgh and Philly is the same way. I promise you. Watch a Penguins-Flyers game. You want to see an intense match? Watch those two play. Gunner says, what's up, Mr. Marine? It was a thick magazine to enjoy to reading it. I'm embarrassed that I don't remember this. I recognize the cover. I recognize the cover from looking it up, but I can't BS you, man. I'm embarrassed that I don't remember this one. And I know a whole lot about sports. I don't remember it. That was something I liked ever since I was a kid. Dude, get it out of our zone, man. They got a full campsite down there. Another shot. Full split save by Igor. He's on the ice. Where is the defense? That's what I'm saying, Stella. Where is the defense? Igor did a save, another save, full split save, and our defenders are standing around watching like, wow, Igor, you can really save, man. You're a really great goalie. What is going on? How many saves? What else is this guy supposed to do? Look at this. Three Rangers at the same time are going after the puck, and it fumbles back to the Hurricanes shot. Another shot. One save. Two saves. Now he's lying on his side across the ice at the corner of the net like, anybody help me, please. Jeez. Des says, what's up, Mr. Marine? Soccer is the worst sport to navigate streaming, sir. Yes. South American teams are out of me because of the thing called a budget. They are the worst. You're right. That's why I said I watch Premier League. I watch some Liga MX. Some. It depends on the matchup. But I miss MLS. I can't wait for MLS and NASCAR to come back. Can't wait. Thankfully, they only have like a 2-month break. Hey, speaking of that, Angus, when are they changing to the schedule like the rest of the world soccer? When does that happen? I see way back on a lot of other. Okay. I don't blame them. I haven't been on. I told you I wasn't on for most of 2025. So I appreciate everybody slowly coming back to the basement. But it's all good. Tell them we'll be back. We miss them. Pop in once in a while. Dez of Family Matters Family. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. I'm in Melbourne. I could be wrong, but I think Wayback lives down the coast a bit from here. Well, I know Wayback, Tony, and Bagger Dave all go to footy games a lot together. I know Tony and Wayback go to games all the time. And Bond, well, I already said what's going on with Bond. I hear from him in the Discord. 1-0 Buffalo. Wow. Look at that. Gunner, your team is on fire. What's up, Mr. Marine? I'm happy for you, man, because I know what it's like to have a crappy team with the Jets. Angus Gunner. Arsenal coming back to the pack, Angus, after they drew my – yeah. Arsenal's my team, man. I got a couple Arsenal jerseys. I got Martinelli and Saka. Right in front. Come on. You got Lava sitting right in front. I know. Right in front. Come on. Get that puck. How does it get to him? How does it get to Aho? It's like dribbling down there. Blues had a turnover in their own zone. Norris stole it. Good. That's how you do it. Heads up play. If the Sabres make far, they should dedicate the season no matter what. They make the playoffs this year. They should dedicate the season to Kevin Adams. Another save. Oh, good back-to-back shots by the Rangers. Good save. Good save on the Hurricanes. Buffalo and Toronto usually play each other pretty hard. We hate each other. Yeah, it's another great matchup where records don't matter. Records don't matter in those series. Come on, Vinny. Nice save by Bussy, man. Kane's goalie, Bussy, is an out of nowhere. Came out of nowhere. Kind of like Dominic Hasek came out of nowhere. He was a third stringer on the Chicago Blackhawks before Mike Keenan. Talk about superstar. Mike Keenan came to the Rangers for 1 year. He was our coach for 1 year in '94. Won the Stanley Cup and left. I'll take that on the New York Jets. Hire a coach. I can come in for 1 season, win the whole thing, and leave. That's great. That's great. But anyway, Mike Keenan didn't like Dominic Hasek or whatever was going on there. He was third string on the Blackhawks. Boom, goes to the Sabres, and the rest is history. And the Hurricanes do intrigue me since their logo looks nice to me, and I love their Hurricanes name. Sounds cool, and I'm glad I don't deal with Hurricanes, but I am in the Midwest. Oh, man, we deal with Hurricanes, but yeah. And one of my favorite players growing up, well, I was already kind of growing. I was in my early 20s, was Rod Brindamore, and he's the head coach of the Hurricanes. Corey, pull up a picture of Rod Brindamore and look at his nose. His nose is like, it's like you would think it's swollen all the time. That guy was an old school hell of a hockey player. Hell of a hockey player. He got into it. He mixed it up. He wasn't a guy that looked for fights, but he wouldn't shy away from them. He was a heavy hitter. Rod Brindamore is a great hockey player. He's the coach of the Hurricanes, and he's a great coach. They always get knocked out in the playoffs, but he really is a good coach. Yep, leaving 31 out to dry again. What else is new? I brought this up earlier, Mr. Marine. I said, how can we go from this guy? Lundqvist, one of the greatest goalies of all time, but what do we call him? The Dan Marino of hockey, because he doesn't have a ring, so you can't talk about how great he is. Yes, you can. But anyway, Igor, I'm worried. I'm worried Igor's going to fall in this trap too. But Gunnar says not to worry, that he and Josh Allen are going to get their rings. And I'm going to go with Gunnar. I'm putting GB on the block, talking soccer. Boom! That's right, GB. Cullen loves soccer. He's been waiting for someone to talk about soccer. Cullen is a soccer fanatic. Where tornado? Yeah, you guys get the tornado. I know. I think I told you, Corey, I drove 18-wheelers from Dodge City, Kansas, National Beef, Dodge City, Kansas, into Los Angeles. That was my regular run. And I know all about those tornadoes. Thank God I never saw a tornado in the years that I did it. But, man, all sides Rangers. But, man, I'll tell you what, that wind on I-70 or even on the county roads, man, when you're the biggest thing out there, when that wind comes out of nowhere, it's like a blindside punch. That's scary, especially if the trailer's not that loaded. It's really scary. I'm sure you've seen plenty of blown-over trucks. Ready for MLS, too. They are switching in 2027. They'll have a half mini season too. Yeah, I kind of saw how they're going to do the transition. That's good though, man. It's good because it'll make it easier for transfers. It'll make it easier for a lot of things, man. I think it'll help the MLS grow even more. MLS has come up in the ranks a lot. JB, Friday Winter Classic is a joke in the Sunshine State. I heard it could be 70 degrees. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Igor back again. Look at this, man. He's under duress the whole game. The whole game. Can anybody help Igor out? Anybody? Come on, man. Look, they're still in our zone. They have a campsite up. They got the tents. They got the campfire going. They got the dogs, the burgers, the beers, the coolers. They got their family. The Hurricanes are spending their whole time down in the Rangers zone. It's a full campsite. They're still there. Another shot. Another save by Igor. Glove save. What are the Rangers are chasing the game? They're just following the puck. Whoever has the puck, they're just following around. They're just chasing the game. Chasing the game. I know, Stella. It's really irritating. You want to say hello to everybody? Come here. Step up. Come on, baby. Say hi to everybody. Hello. Hello. She said it yesterday. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. She's 10 months old, guys. 10 months. She came out of that on February 15th. Hello. Huh? Say hi. You know, she is a sweetheart. But she's going to grab at my chain. Good girl. All right. 12 minutes left in the first period. 1-1. We're being outshot 16-8. And there's still no surprise. See, she got it. She got it. She almost got it. She got the string. There you go, baby. They're still in our zone. Second round of burgers for the campsite. Come on. Can anybody get it out of here? I mean, what are you doing? Boy, we got it to mid-ice. Taylor Radish, finally, someone stepped up. It's kind of in count. Yeah, now we got it out. Finally. Also, the fact I love black and red, but my main color is blue, followed by red being up there with blue, but blue is my main. Then you need to be a Ranger fan. Come on over to the Rangers. But I get it, man. Ha, 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 Cullen. Yep. I knew when GB mentioned soccer that Cullen was going to jump all over that. Just kidding, really, but you're blocked too. I'm Buffalo all the way. Only non-Buffalo team I follow is the Blue Jays, right? Because you don't have a baseball team, so you have to follow the Blue Jays. It makes sense. Makes sense. Buffalo needs a basketball team too. They had one year. I think Buffalo had a basket, and then didn't Buffalo have an NBA team at one time? That's a good question. I think they did. Another save by Igor. Goodness gracious, man. It's 16 shots on him. We only have 8. Can anybody get it? Thank you. Come on, Cooley, get on that. It's amazing it's still 1-1. If Igor wasn't Igor, we'd be losing 5-1 right now. This is insanity. But like I said, I expect the Rangers to make the playoffs this year, but I didn't expect a lot out of them this year. But not having JT Miller, not having Adam Fox, getting rid of Chris Kreider was a mistake and a half, man. You're getting rid of leadership. And the guy can still play. He's killing it on the Ducks. I mean, he's doing it on the Ducks. Chris Kreider was great for misdirection shots in front of the net. Guys take slap shots, stands in front of the net. You've seen it, and he misdirects them into the net. He was one of the best in the league to do it, and we let him go. And we haven't found anybody that can do that. Igor, another shot. Can you guys get it out? Trocheck skating hard to avoid the icing. Good job, Vinny. Vinny eliminated the icing. My goodness, it goes right back to the Rangers zone. Unbelievable. If you guys could see the save Igor just made, I'm not going to hurt myself to demonstrate it, but he literally fall down. Mr. Marine, Staff Sergeant Thomas, you just saw this. He fell down into a split and came up high with the glove. What else is the guys? He literally went into a full split, and the guy shot it high, seeing him go down, and he came up and snatched it out of the air with his glove. Like, what in the world else is he supposed to do? But to Gunner's point, which you guys have heard me say it a million times because it's the greatest analogy, Igor and Josh Allen get blamed for losses. They get blamed for losses. They're overrated. That's what everybody says. These guys are overrated. I'm sitting here watching this guy get peppered. For the last 5 minutes, he's been getting peppered back there, and he's saving everything. And what do? We go down to the Hurricane zone for 2 seconds, and it comes right back to our zone. But, yeah, Igor's the problem. Although, wait for that one game where he gives up 4 or 5 goals and say, see, he sucks, see? They wait for these games that Josh Allen might throw 3 interceptions or miss a pass like he did to Shakir yesterday, or Igor gives up a bunch of bad goals, because these things happen even to the greatest players. And then these guys wait for the 2 or 3 times a year this happens, and they go all over it. And it's even less for Allen, like, because he plays less games, but you know what I got. 30 and 31 goalie's great, but won't win as Rangers. Oh, don't say it. Mr. Marine, I love Mike Richter, right? Holding that cup 31 years ago, right? I love Mike Richter, but Lundqvist is a better goalie than Richter and didn't get a ring. And Igor will end up proving to be a better goalie than Richter. Richter had great defense, great team in front of him. Great team in front of him. There were tornadoes about 100 miles from me. I mean, Richter's not in the Hall of Fame, and personally, I don't think, he's borderline. What a great save, man. I'm going to put that in the Discord. 100 miles from me yesterday. Yesterday was the warmest December day. 87 degrees. Today it was like almost 50, but tomorrow we're going right back into the 30s. Last night was 15 degrees. Hello, Stella. Yep. Oh, you heard? Yeah, hello. She's getting better at it. Igor keeping them in it from what I'm hearing here. He is. This is what he does, Cullen. Igor is hardly ever the reason that the Rangers lose. The Rangers have a hard time scoring. Cullen, the other night when I did the game, Igor gave up an extremely weak goal, which is rare for him in the beginning of the game. The very beginning of the game. All right, so it's 1-0. He gave up a weak goal. He becomes an absolute brick wall the rest of the game, saving everything like he normally does. And what do? We lose. We don't score. We don't score. Yep. Stella, Mr. Marine, says hello. There she is. She gets my attention when she hangs from that piece of her perch right there. She'll hang from her mouth and have her claws down. I've gotten onto her game. She wants it for attention. Because I get worried like a parent. Raiders have been outshot, 8-16. Oh, it's 19-9 now, Gunner, because I'm behind in the chat. 19-9, and we still have 8 minutes left in the second period. 19-9. Yep. But Gunner, you already know. You and I are in agreement on this. You already know. Let's say the Rangers lose today. Let's just say they lose 2-1. Oh, all the haters will come out. Oh, see, Igor, he's the highest paid goalie, and he lost again. These are guys that don't watch. Georgia Bulldog, I don't know. I think he's still – let's look him up. I'll look him up. Remind me at the end of the period to look him up. He might be doing the game. Gardini's another one, but again, guys, I haven't been on, so they may not even know I'm back on. I'll be on consistently, so eventually people start trickling back in. I'd love to see Trouba Train, Laffy Taffy, Mike back in here. We used to have a name, the Buffalo Braves. That's who it was. Thank you, Gunner. The Buffalo Braves. Yes, thank you. Thank you. That's who it was. And now the Clippers. Yep. Still, Angus, that's pretty freaking warm. 78 currently. I've got snow right now. Yeah, Gunner going to have snow in May in Buffalo. 31 best, but they're ruining him. Yeah. Hey, Staff Sergeant. It's like I was just saying before you came on, it's like Aaron Judge. What are the Yankees doing this offseason? What are they doing? They're wasting Aaron Judge's prime years. They're wasting his prime years. They're not doing anything. We're not getting anybody. Yes. Boom, 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 boom. Brzezinski paid back the goal that we gave up a goal because of Brzezinski's dumb penalty earlier in the game, literally tripped this guy from behind. Gave up a goal on the power play. Brzezinski with a Johnny on the spot. Took a big slap shot, rebounds off Boosie. Boom, Brzezinski's right on the side of the net. 2-1 Rangers. Let's go. Let's go. How about them apples? Right. Brian Boyle, who's played in the league for quite some time, and he's a former Ranger amongst a few other teams, says that. Guys, Sullivan wants them to stop passing so much. Shoot the puck at the net. Josh and I were just talking about this earlier. Just shoot the puck. And he's a Canes fan. Play rebounds, man. That's what it's about. 78 yesterday, yeah. I know, Staff Sergeant, you and I are the same. We don't want to hear anything Heat-wise. We got 5 more months before we got to start thinking about that. Igor has been benched on occasion a couple. Yes, but that just happens in the NHL. Look at Hellebuck, right? As a matter of fact, Gunner. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. What? Heck, no. Hold on. There's a penalty. I don't know who it's on. Oh. Trip. We score a goal. Just like earlier, we scored a goal. Within a couple of minutes, we put Carolina on the power play. Scored a goal. Carolina goes on the power play because Borgen. Let me see it. Yep, he tripped them. Skated right up. Remember we talk about accidentally on purpose? Borgen comes in, skating up on Savanachuk. Sticks his foot in between his foot and kept skating forward like he wasn't watching. He tripped him. So here we go. We score a goal and put Carolina right on the power play. This is our MO. We get something good happen, and then we got to blow it. But they haven't scored yet. Rangers can't get out of their own way, man. I'm telling you. Stella. You're learning this now. It's your first year in the basement. You got some big shoes to fill. You got the General's shoes to fill. Rocco, you got some big shoes to fill. But yeah, Gunnar, going back to your point here, remember we did the Buffalo game. I think Igor, that was one of the worst games he ever had. Didn't we have a hater in there talking about how he wasn't that good? I think we had a hater in there that day, Gunnar. Because, yeah, he gave up like 5 goals in 2 periods. And I'm pretty sure, Gunnar, we had a hater that day. Because I remember you saying, yeah, it happens to everybody. And the guy is great. And this guy was telling us, some random guy telling us he was overrated. I do remember that day, Gunnar. We did that game in here. Yeah, Igor got lit up. It happens. But, yeah. Riley, another cellar dweller accounted for. Riley, another Aussie in the basement. What's going on? That's right. Second to last day, 2025. That's right. You got Cullen in here. You got GB. You got some fellow Aussies in here, Riley. 34 seconds left on the power play. Come on. All right. We're going to get a shorthanded goal out of this. Go, go, go. Go, Laba. Oh, my gosh. It's still in front of the net. Radish, they're ready to start throwing. That's it. That's right. Start throwing some bombs. There you go. Laba came all the way down, saved by Boosie, but he came down right up to the net, tried to squeeze it in between his legs. Followed up by Taylor Radish, who was still banging away at that loose puck. Good stuff. 19 seconds left on the power play. That's what I like to see. GB, what are your thoughts on the return to state or origin? Buffalo Braves had one of my favorite players, Bob McAdoo. There's a name, was so good, Johnny. I do remember Bob McAdoo. Definitely remember McAdoo, man. Absolutely. Great shout out there. I didn't know he played for the Buffalo Braves. Look at Laba. Oh, he almost got that in, too, on a shorthanded goal. That would have been amazing. G'day, Riley. Corey. Let me catch up on some of these. Now I'm falling behind. Also, the fact that hockey gear looks amazing to me, as well as especially the goalies, which could have been influenced by the goalie star, PVZ Garden Warfare that I play a lot of. Oh, wow, okay. Goalie is my favorite position of any sport. Goalie is the greatest. It's the last line of defense. They're the greatest position to me in any sport. It's my favorite one. I mean, it's arguable about, whose opinion is what on what the greatest position in any sport. But I'm just saying it's my favorite position, goalie. Also, the fact that hockey gear looks that's the same thing. Hi, everyone. Yep, you got fellow Aussies in here, Riley. Rebounds are a goalie's worst nightmare. You truly can't predict. You can't predict how they will bounce. And Gunny, you can tell when the goalie doesn't know where the puck went. And what's even worse for them, I think, is like when they go down to save a puck and it's still dribbling behind them, they think they're on it. They think that they're down on it and the puck is still dribbling behind. That is like that's got to be the crappiest feeling, Gunny, for these goalies because they don't know. They can't feel it. The Rangers, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Penalty kill. Back to full strength. All right. Borgen got away with his tripping. Rangers are back to full strength, leading 2-1, even though they're being outshot 19-12. Yesterday it was 39 degrees here down under. Isn't this like Riley? Isn't this your guys' summertime? Are you guys about to go into your summer? Isn't January summer in Australia? Do I have this wrong? I remember when you played the Canes in the playoffs, you started bragging when Carolina started coming back in the series, but never came back when they lost. Yes, we have those randoms too. We get those randoms too. I remember that. Only Josh, remember? Josh, our regular cellar dweller Hurricanes fan, he was the most respectful fan. He was like, man, we never beat the Rangers in the playoff. But, he wasn't like those other clowns that come in. And they only come in, Gunner, right, when it's safe. If they're winning 3-0 and there's 1 minute left in the game, then we get a wave of trolls that come in. Hey, your team sucks and blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, where were you at the start of the game? It's fine if you're here at the start of the game talking crap and my team loses. Okay, because you talked it from the beginning. Don't come in here at the end of the game talking smack. That's lame. We had that in the Knicks-Philly series a couple years ago. When the Philly was leading like 2-1, we had all these guys, you better keep doing this because we're going to beat you. Don't be like them YouTubers and not show up when your team's losing. None of those guys came around. The Knicks came back and knocked them out of the playoffs. None of those guys were there for those games. Funny. 39 Celsius, not 39 Fahrenheit. See, Colin, that's us Americans, man. That's where our brain is. Thank you, Colin. That feels like the Steelers-Lions game last week on the last drive when the Steelers had two very bad – yes! I saw highlights of that. I didn't see the game, but I saw highlights of that. By a doink. It happens, man. Yep. My big memory of a great kicker that missed, Gary Anderson in 1998 when the Minnesota Vikings were 15-1 with Randall Cunningham as their quarterback. Lost because Gary Anderson missed the field goal, and I believe it was his first one that he missed in 2 seasons. 2 seasons! And you missed the most important one, which would have sent one of the greatest offenses of all time, and the Minnesota Vikings would have played John Elway and the Broncos in the Super Bowl. Instead, Chris Chandler and Jamal Anderson went on and got smashed by the Denver Broncos in 98, who beat Vinny Testaverde and the New York Jets in 1998 AFC Championship game. The Jets, think about this under Bill Parcells, just briefly. 1996, the Jets were 1-15. 1998, they were 12-4, and in the AFC Championship game. The 98-99 season, so technically it was 99. They were 12-4. 12-4. 3 years prior, they were 1-15. Look what coaching does. Gets rid of the bums, brings in great players, brings in his kind of people, and moves forward. Imagine that. What a turnaround. 95 and 96 combined, the Jets were 4-28. Bill Parcells comes in. His first year, they missed the playoffs by 1 game. And that was the year Barry Sanders got his 2,000 yards against the Jets in the last game of the season in Detroit. And he needed like 140 yards that day. And I was telling people, he'll get it. He did. Anyway, I'm currently waiting for my daughter to get back from the beach so we can go out for lunch. Oh, great, man. Where are you guys going? Don't know what you guys are talking about there, GB, so I'm going to move on. Whippersnap. Yeah, where's Bruin? Bruin wasn't on my last stream either. 2 minutes left in the second period. Can the Rangers avoid giving up another power play or giving up a goal before the end of the period? Because we're in our zone right now. Got to go to work now, everybody. Enjoy the chat. Hey, GB, thanks for stopping by and support, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. They really need to get eligibility rules straight. Look at Ashcroft, for example. What's going on with Ashcroft, Cullen? Tell me. GB? Yeah, it's our summer. I figured that. So when I saw 39, Cullen corrected me. In America, when we hear 39, we don't even look at the C. We just think 39 degrees Fahrenheit. We go by Fahrenheit here. So that's why I was like, 39? I thought it was your summer. So I get it. Tony, another cellar dweller, another Aussie accounted for. There you go, Riley. Here's another Australian. Tony, yes, and thank you for commenting on my other video. I haven't gone through all the comments yet, but I'm back. 2026. I'm back doing more footy, more videos. My side project is a waiting game now. It's a waiting game now, but that was spent most of 2025 was spent on that. So, Tony, we're back here in 2026 with Stella. Tony, Stella. The cellar dweller, Stella. Tony, good to see you, man. Appreciate it. Everybody, hit the like button, please. Staff Sergeant Thomas says, what's up? Johnny, you going to Rush April wine concert? Oh, man. They're going to be at the Garden, right, in April or May? They got a great female drummer now to tour with them. How many great drummers out there are pissed that they weren't picked to play with Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson? How many? I've seen her on YouTube. I forget her name, but I've seen her on YouTube since they got her. She probably gets more views now than ever for her drumming, and she's good. She's really good. I mean, you have to be good if Geddy Lee chooses you to be able to play with them, and they're all about timing with their music. To be able to play with them, you have to be really on point. I would love to go. Hey, guys, GB, Riley, and USMC. Good day, Anthony. Not only did Anderson miss his first kick in 2 years, it wasn't even a long kick. That's right. I think Dan Marino had an opportunity when he was going to retire, to go to the Vikings and play. Can you imagine that? Robert Smith, your running back, Randy Moss, and Chris Carter, and Dan Marino. That would have been insanity. But he didn't do it. Big hit. 13 seconds left in the period. Rangers up 2-1. They're being outshot 20-14. Another save by Igor. Can we please get it out of our zone and let the clock run out? My gosh, man. Finally, the end of the second period. End of the second period, 2-1 Rangers. Let me catch up on these. Tony, Johnny, I wanted your Ford video, and it's great to have you back. Just watched my Ford video. Thank you. And I meant to compliment Bond. Bond dropped that video into Discord, Tony. That's where I got it from. Bond dropped that. I don't think I thanked him on the video for doing that, because Bond he'll drop videos in there, and a lot of them are really good. And I was a huge Mustang fan. I still am a huge Mustang fan. So when I saw the Boss 429, I was like, oh. And the Falcon GTHO Phase 3 is another amazing car. I love it. And they had personalities back then. Cars looked like real muscle cars. Everything today looks the same. Or, you get the point. So that was a great video to do. And I really enjoyed it. And I thought it was kind of funny when they said, because these are two different cars built for two different styles of driving. One's all horsepower for drag racing and NASCAR racing in the oval. And the Falcon was made for Bathurst and roads. And the Mustang had nothing in the rear. There's no weight in the rear. They can't do any handling around turns. So anyway, good. And thanks. I appreciate it. Cullen, you're here too. Corey, I saw the entire Steelers-Lions game, and I'll tell you, it shouldn't have been that close with how Detroit shot themselves with a shotgun at point blank pretty much the whole game. I can't believe it. The Lions are out of it, guys. Poor DJ Reed. Good cornerback for the Jets for quite a few years. Goes to the Lions. He's probably like, man, I'm finally off the Jets. I go into a team that's, a favorite in the NFC, and they don't make the playoffs. Poor guy, man. Next year on February 14th, Washington's state of origin. February 14th, Valentine's Day, at least here. I'll send way back a text message saying you're on, Johnny. Yeah, send way back. I said, what's up? She is Neil Peart of a woman. She is amazing. Really? Because, no one expects anybody to match Neil Peart. It's kind of like, what was his name? Come on, Johnny, come on. Didi Gregorius. No one expected him to be Derek Jeter, right? But come in and do what you got to do. No one expected Tino to be Don Mattingly, but, man, Tino did great. And he's not Don Mattingly, but you get the point. Let's see who remembers their NFL history. What team was Breeze originally going to sign with before going to the Saints? The Dolphins. The Dolphins took Dante Culpepper instead. The Dolphins took Dante Culpepper instead of Drew Brees. Tell me I'm right, Gunner. Tell me I'm right. Hi, Gunner. Tell me I'm right, Gunner. Ashcroft wants to play for the state of Victoria, but they're not willing because he's born in Queensland, yet Pickett and Cameron can play for the state of Western despite not being born in Washington. Wow. I'm going to catch up on my footy news because I'm going to do some videos of the upcoming season, who the favorites are. I know Brisbane. Back-to-back champs. Can't get a damn thing out of my Jets, but, man. Still feel sorry for Bills fans yesterday. Oh, my gosh, Riley, I saw it. Gunner is a Bills fan, diehard. And I'm on the Bills bandwagon for the playoffs. I'll always be a Jet fan. I'll never turn on my team. I hate them, but I'll never turn on them. But I am on the Bills bandwagon. They're New York, so I'm going for them. Marino admitted a few weeks he has been living with fatty liver disease for almost 20 years. Tough disease to live with that for a long time. Yeah, fatty liver disease is no joke. It's no joke, Mr. Marine. No joke. So he also has money, and he has probably the supreme of supreme doctors helping him. You're a Holden guy. All right. I think I did it. Didn't Holden end up taking out the Falcon? I know the Phase 3 wasn't around long. I love that car. I like the Boss 429 better, but I like that Falcon. I would love to have both of those cars in my driveway. That would be amazing. I like any classic American muscle car. Didn't one of the Holdens beat that Falcon at Bathurst? Wasn't there a famous one, though? Help me on that one, Tony. I'm thinking back a year. Yes, Tony. Corey in here. You see the name Corey in here? He's a Steelers fan. Like, that was a gift wrap. They would have taken over the division. It was gift wrap. You get the Browns, who are like, they're better than the Jets, but they're in that Jets, Raiders, Browns. These teams tank every year. It should show that tanking doesn't work because the same three teams are at the bottom every single year. It was Miami. Failed to finish. Yes, see? I was right. Boom! I knew that one. They ended up taking Dante Culpepper, who had a bad knee, right? He didn't last long with them. For the Steelers, next 3 seasons will be both AFC and NFC South divisions next season. After then, oh, that's who they're going to be playing against. Well, they're playing the AFC East. You got the Jets and the Dolphins. Those are wins right there. Riley is holding also. I'm Ford all the way, man. I expected the Brown. Over here, it's Ford and Chevy. Chevy is the other competitor with Ford, like the Camaro, the Corvette. We had the Ford Mustang. And, of course, the famous Ford GT that took out the Ferrari. The Ford GT was getting laughed at back then. Remember this? Ford GT was getting laughed at and torched that Ferrari. But Corey did say, he mentioned to us that the Browns haven't lost at home to Pittsburgh since 2021. That is news to me. I had no idea. No idea. Since I fell into a Tomlin tradition game of playing down to competition, the Steelers have those types of games once or twice a year. Crazy. It'll be hard for Brisbane to win 3, but if it means GWS and Collingwood win nothing, I'm happy enough. There you go. That's how we are over here. Like, as long as someone beats the Cowboys and the Patriots and the Dodgers now, the Dodgers are the new Yankees. The Yankees used to be the most hated team in baseball. Now it's the Dodgers. For people to keep mocking the Yankees, it's like, oh, the Yankees have won one World Series. One in the past 20 years. One since 2009. The Yankees haven't done anything. They've made a World Series. They've been in the playoffs. They've made a championship series a couple of times, AL championship series a couple of times. They haven't won anything. The Dodgers are the new team to hate. And that's just not me. That's really how it is now. Where's a Yankee fan who was in here all summer? Oh, his name is Corey also. I think his name is Corey or Cody. He's just a baseball guy, Staff Sergeant. He's a baseball guy. When the Yankees come back, he'll be back in here. Peter Brock, that's who it was, Riley. Didn't he? Oh, no. Come on, help me out. Was it Moffitt? Alan Moffitt. Is it Alan Moffitt drove the Falcon, right? Didn't Alan Moffitt and Peter Brock go back and forth? Was that what I'm thinking of? F the Rangers. I got to get paid with the Hurricanes. Okay, dude, you can hang out in here. Like, subscribe, and no cursing in here, my man. No cursing in here. No cursing in here. But you can hang out, and you can tell me F the Rangers. That doesn't bother me. Yes, the XU-16 cylinder Holden Toronto won the Bathurst in 1972. Yes, and it beat the Ford Falcon, right? Was that Moffitt versus Brock? Was that the one I'm thinking of? Or I'm way off base? When the Steelers play the AFC East again, the Steelers will get the NFC East as well. The NFC East, the Giants are going to turn. That Jackson Dart kid is good, man. Jackson Dart is good. That's a good baller right there, Jackson Dart. He's good. Yep, thank you, Staff Sergeant Thomas. Thank you. I think the Adelaide Crows. Yeah, Adelaide, 2 years ago, Riley, they were like right there. And last year, they kind of fell off a little bit, right? What about the Western Bulldogs? They're a team that I have a hard time tipping. The Bulldogs and the Crows, because they're kind of like middle of the fence. Like, I never know what they're going to do or what they aren't going to do. Isn't his name Yankee Kyle? Who? Who, Mr. Marine? I'm a Ford man. I still drive an old Falcon Youth. Wow, I'll never get rid of it. They'll probably bury me in it. There you go, Cullen. My favorite NASCAR driver is Joey Logano, three-time champion. Three-time champion, drives a Ford Mustang. Team Penske, along with Ryan Blaney and Austin Cindric. That's the other guy. If Logano's not in it, I go for Blaney or Cindric because they are the on the same team. But I'll go for any Mustang. If they're not in it, then I'm going for any Mustang that's in it. Yes, Peter Brock won his first bath. Yes, that's what I was thinking of, Tony. Thank you. I had to dig in my memory from doing these videos last year. And I love it. I love the V8 supercar races. And the SVG is getting better in the oval, Tony. SVG is starting to get better in the oval. He did a little bit better last year. He kills the road courses. He wins most of them. I think he's won 5 road courses in a row. One behind the great Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon, I think, won 6 in a row, 6 road courses in a row. But SVG he's admitted, man, the oval's not easy. The oval is not easy. He said for people that think we just drive in circles and that's all it is, he said it's difficult. It's more difficult than you think. I love all racing because all racing are unique in their own way. Third period's about to start, guys. Give me 2 minutes. What happened? Oh, I thought they were doing something on the TV. I'll be right back, guys. Boom. All right, guys, I'm back. Third period about to get underway here. Remember when I kept saying I should stop saying the Knicks are playing an 8-25 team? Well, right now the Knicks are losing 61-54 with 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Not that that matters because they'll come back and win. It's just I just kept saying I should stop saying that over and over and over. But anyway, here we are. The Knicks will come back. I'm not worried about it. They're in New Orleans. That doesn't even. New Orleans is 8-25. Brunson for three, and boom! Hits it 61-57 now. So see what I mean? I'm not worried about them tonight. All right, anyway, let's get back to these. There we go. Adelaide Crows did really well, but blew it up in the finals. Yep. Yankee fan who was in here with us last year's run to the World Series this year too. Yeah, we're talking about the guy's name is Cody, I think. Hold on. I think he's in the Discord with us. I'm not sure. He only watches baseball. It's kind of like, remember our Lightning fan friend, Dan or Don? He only watches that. We only have people that watch the Rangers or only the Knicks, but now that I haven't been on in a while, so. All right, let's see what I got here. Hold on. I'm looking through the names now. Caleb. It was Caleb, wait. Yeah, Caleb, Staff Sergeant. It was Caleb. Oh, yeah, let me get back to the poll. Let me finish that very quickly. I'm ending the poll now. The last New York Jet to rush for 1,000 yards before Brees Hall this year. We got 50% for LaDainian Tomlinson, 20% for Sean Green, 20% for Chris Ivory, 10% for Curtis Martin. And the winner is, I believe it was Gunner who voted for him. It was Chris Ivory in 2015, got over 1,000 yards rushing for the Jets. 2015 also marks the last time the Jets came the closest. The Jets came the closest to making the playoffs, but they lost to the terrible Buffalo Bills at that time, and Rex Ryan coaching them. All they had to do was beat the Bills. That was it. With Ryan Fitzpatrick at quarterback, Chris Ivory running back, that's all we had to do, and we lost. And I believe Matt Barkley, Gunner, how about that for a name? Matt Barkley was the quarterback of that game, I'm pretty sure, for the Bills. They took him off the street. Hey, can you play quarterback for a game? We just got to make sure the Jets don't make the playoffs, because that's how close it was. Alan Moffett died last week. Oh, really? Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, Tony. I remembered the name. And I remember he drove the Falcon. Yep. Wow, Tony. I didn't know that. Man, maybe I'll do a piece on him. Maybe I'll do a video on him. Even I knew him, man. I remembered that. Wow. Rest in peace. GB, who's just left, is in Adelaide, but he's a Hawks fan. Really? We get people like that here. We have people in New York that are Dallas Cowboy fans. Really weird. T-Call, and that's because Hawthorne is a great team. They sure are. Tony, you and way back, remember when I chose the Brisbane Lions back in March of 23, you guys were telling me that the Hawks were on the way up. They weren't going to be that good in 23, but they were on the way up and to watch out within the next couple of years. Tony, you and way back nailed it, because Hawthorne is a great team. They're a great team now. You guys told me when I was just getting into footy, you guys told me that your Hawks aren't that good, but they're on the rise. And, man, you guys nailed it with that. Some think so. I don't know what's going on there. If I'm going past some of you guys' comments, it's because I don't know what you're commenting on. Start of the third period here, 2-1. When I found It took me a minute to read that. Okay, channel. It was after the Steelers lost in a wild card against the Browns in 2020, and I remember vividly after the first quarter and watched the rest of the game. And proceeded to turn on the Wii and played Wii. Wow, the Wii. Falcons 7, Rams nothing. Wow. What are the Rams fighting for right now? Man, I was all ready to go for the Lions in the playoffs. Now I got to pick an NFC team. Probably go for the Rams in the NFC. In the AFC, I'm going for the Bills the rest of the way. I'm on the Bills bandwagon for the playoffs. I think Brisbane could still win 3 in a row, but it's going to be really tough for them in the new season. Hey, that's what was said last year. Riley, that's what was said last year because they lost Joe. Oh, good save by Igor. Because they had just lost Joe Danaher. They said, oh, man, he's going to have a hard time. They just lost Danaher, man, and they just came back and did it again. Ashcroft, Loman, the showman, Lockie Neal. Man, we got a team. Cameron. I only remember it being Ivory because he played with Buffalo. Yes, Chris Ivory. He was a good runner. He was a decent running back. You know? Wasn't going to kill you with the stellar highlights, but, man, when you needed yards, that guy got him. He played for a couple of teams. Didn't he, Gunner? Didn't he play for Jacksonville also? These guys are taking shots on Igor like it's practice. I mean, they have time to stop, look at the net, take the puck, slap. I mean, it's crazy. Staff Sergeant, I know you see these. I didn't have them up yesterday. I forgot about it, but I know you see these. Yep, there he is. And then I never watched them either. They never watched them, so Rocco is still here. Come on, how about taking the puck the other way? There's an idea. How about taking it away from Igor? There you go. Come on, guys. I mean, we're winning 2-1, and I don't know how, but we are. We're being outshot 21-14. I want more goals. We need you're stealing a baseball term. We need more runs. We need insurance runs. And not because of Igor giving up a goal. It's because our team. It's just when it gets in our zone, man, it stays in our zone for long lengths of time. Look, we just tried to get it out. We get it to the blue line, and it goes right back in. Hey, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Boy. Panarin. Oh, he just got knocked into the boards. Panarin is great, but he's not a very big guy, and he does get hammered a lot out there. You know who will get a ring? Brunson and the Knicks. They're the next to get a ring. They are really good. Oh, right in front of the net. Good save by Boosie. Boosie. It's Boosie. Oh, my gosh. Shoot it. Just shoot it. He gloved that one. Wow, that was a good save. I thought that was going in. Staff Sergeant, number 13. Number 13 actually almost had a good goal there. He has 8 goals this year, and I haven't seen any of them. Well, they weren't memorable anyway. I could say that. Where did I leave off? That's why I got to leave the comment on the screen, and I forget where I was. Yep, that's what it was. All right. You see MC announce return of the Carnival. Really? Tesla Extreme Support Act, I guess. Yeah, Motley Crue. I wouldn't want to watch Tesla. Tesla sucks. I wouldn't watch them. Motley Crue, they've retired like 7 times now, haven't they? John 5 is amazing, though. I mean, oh, Igor, get that. Another. I should just put up a sign right here. Another save by Igor. John Five is amazing guitarist. And yes, people say, well, he's not Mick Mars. He wasn't the one that kicked Mick Mars out of the band. He just comes in as replay. He always gives mad respect to Mick Mars. Mick Mars carried Motley Crue. The quietest one in the band carried that band. Mick Mars carried Motley Crue. Incredible guitarist. And he was the only guitarist in the band. So it's a lot. And it's funny because he was the quietest guy. The quietest guy of Tommy Lee, Nikki Sixx, and Vince Neil. He was the quietest guy. And he carried that band. Anyway, yes, it's worth seeing. As you know, I saw Motley Crue in Atlantic City May of 24. It's definitely worth going. For the people that say, oh, man, Vince doesn't sound anything like he used to. Oh, yeah, it's not 1985 anymore. He's in his 60s now. But he sounds good. They sound good. No, in 2015, it was Tyrod Taylor. Barkley was 2018. He had the bet. There it is, though. At least I had Barkley on something, Gunner. I remember Barkley, and they had a third-string wide receiver that was on the practice squad they had used that day, and they lit the Jets up. I remember that. I was on the truck listening to that game. Tyrod Taylor, I don't mind. That's fine. Losing to Tyrod is fine. But Barkley, that was shameful. That's shameful. Shameful. Thank you for that, Gunner. Thanks for correcting me. At least I remember Matt Barkley did light up the Jets. I do remember that. Anyone see that clip? Freddie Falcon did the rope swing in week 1 that year. I can say I don't know what you're talking about there, Corey. Oh, you're talking about – I know what you're talking about, but I didn't see it. No. Rams are fighting for seeding. They can't win the division. Okay, so the Rams – this is an important game for the Rams. Yeah, the Crows have had a rough time, man. And the Crows had Charlie Cameron also, and they let him go. Why did they let him go? Why did Charlie Cameron – was it money? Did he get traded, or was he a free agent? We use the term free agent here. I don't know what they use it in footy. I know 80% of – I know about 80% of what's going on in footy, but I don't know everything. So we call them free agents over here when you don't have a contract with a team and you're available to any team that signs you. Was Cameron a free agent? What happened there? Charlie Cameron is amazing. I have his Guernsey too. Oh, he was tripped. Where's the penalty on that? Our guys breathe near a player in there in the penalty box. Schneider just got tripped, blatantly tripped. There's no penalty. Rangers got icing. I think the Seahawks for the NFC in the playoffs, since there is someone I know. It's a newfound Seahawks fan or a Seahawks fan? I knew one guy growing up in New York that was a Seahawks fan. You know who the quarterback was of the team then? See who in here remembers, and I bet you Staff Sergeant does. Jim Zorn was the quarterback of the Seahawks then. And Kurt Warner was the running back. Yes, there was a running back named Kurt Warner, and he was a great running back. And they had Steve Largent, Hall of Fame wide receiver. Another save by – oh, no. That went beyond Igor. He didn't save that. He missed the net. I just got a message from Wayback. It says, hi, Johnny, but sorry I can't be in the basement. Okay, cool. Just tell Wayback I said what's up. Look forward to the next time we can see him. Awesome, Tony. Thanks. Tell him I said thanks and hope he's doing well. And I will be on a lot this year. True, an incredibly sad – what happened to him, to Pete Walsh? What actually happened? Stafford picked off, pick 6, 4. Oh, boy. Boy, we were just bigging up, Gunnar. We were just bigging up Stafford like an hour ago. He is still great, but you know what I mean. Maybe we jinxed him. It's been 10 years since the death of Phil. What happened to him? Sabres score, but it's called back for a kicking motion. You can't kick him in. What you chewing on? Boy, you make some mess. I tell you what, the birds make some mess because they chew the food and half of it goes on the floor. The other half in the cage, little pieces they actually eat. Another save by Igor, and he gloved it. No, he didn't glove it. It fell out of his glove. It's still live. It's still live. Will Borgen bringing it up. Good. Get it out of there. Igor saved it, but it fell out of his glove. What is Parks? Colin, is it like a nice little vacation spot? Oh, you need some water. Yeah, baby. Hold on, guys. Let me. Hello. What is that? Thank you. There you go, baby. 13 minutes left in the second period. Oh, we got a fight. Good, finally. Ah, the refs broke it up too fast. Geez, Schneider was in the. You know how long it was in our zone? You keep hearing me complain about how long these are in our zone. Our defenseman, Braden Schneider, was on the ice for 2 minutes and 46 seconds. That is an eternity. That's an eternity out there because we couldn't clear the puck out of the zone. So he couldn't make a line change. Phil Walsh, oh, what happened to him? Boy, I'm way behind on these. I still feel bad what they did to Mars. If it wasn't him, Motley Crue would not be what they are in music business. I saw Motley Crue 3 times in the 80s. So good. Yeah, Mick Mars come on. Mick Mars was absolutely tremendous guitarist, and he's the quietest guy. The quietest guy. But the band did that. Like, he couldn't tour anymore because he has spinal. Does he have, like, spondylosis or something really bad in his spine? He's in his 70s now anyway, right? So he can't – all he said was he can't tour. And they kicked him out of the band. But people have this misconception that John 5 had something to do with that. He didn't have anything to do with that. Nothing. They just hired him as the next guy. And John 5 that guy can rock, man. He is great on the guitar. 2018 camp, Adelaide Crows camp was bad. I'm just 3 years into footy, Riley, so some of the history you're talking about, I don't know. I just don't know. But I'm getting better at it. Charlie was homesick for Queensland. Oh, he was homesick. So he demand off the team? We have players here that'll demand off the team. Look at that. Igor Shesterkin in his 300th game has given up 1 goal or less in 83 games. You know who else has done that? Henrik Lundqvist and Eddie Jockerman. Henrik Lundqvist in his first 300 games, 94 of those games, he gave up 1 goal or less, meaning shutouts. It's an embarrassment and shameful that he doesn't have a ring. Because the Rangers never had – he did what John Elway did with the Broncos in the 80s, carried above-average teams, and he made them great. But then when they ran into really great teams, they were exposed as above-average teams. You shut down Elway, you shut down the Broncos. In the 80s, that's how it was. You shut down, you shut down the Rangers from scoring. All you got to do is score on Lundqvist like once, and maybe the game's over. Hey, we're seeing that now. Yes, 28. Larkin was 80. They were so good. Hey, Staff Sergeant, I'm going to throw one out to you. Who was Jim Zorn's backup? And he was good. He's a known guy. Who was Jim Zorn's backup? He wore number 17. Who was he? Giants have more wins against teams with winning record than the Patriots. Wow. Ooh, I'm going to let some of my friends who are Patriot fans know about that. Good one, Gunner. And the Giants have 3 wins. Oh, that's a good one, Gunner. Oh, I'm going to remember. I don't even have to write that down. I'm going to remember that one. That's a great stat. I'm texting one of them right now. Oh, Gunner, I got to use that. Oh, thank you, Gunner. Oh, I just sent it, Gunner. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I needed that. Needed that ammo. Thank you. Who have the Jets beaten? They've beaten the Bengals, the Browns. Geez, who else did they beat? The Bengals, the Browns. You know, I can't remember who else they beat. They have 3 wins. Who was the other one? Anybody know? The Browns, the Bengals. I knew that. They beat the Jets own Ohio. The Jets own the state of Ohio. Geez, who else did they beat? I got to really think. Shoot it, Panarin. Oh, save. Good shot, but save. Somebody help me out. Who else did the Jets beat? I can't remember. I think that's why they played County Roads, Take Me Home. Oh, after Charlie scored. Come on, man. Get it out. 11 minutes left in the game. Still 2-1. Josh, I knew you'd come back. This team makes me want to rip my hair out. We never have scoring. Igor's doing a great job, though, Josh. Come on, man. You're going up against Igor. You see that save he made, full split, and on the way down, that snatch out of the air when he's in the split. Oh, no, there's a goal. I just bigged him up. There's a goal. Two to two. Guys, how many times have you been hearing me say it's in our zone, in our zone, in our zone forever? Well, there it is, 2-2. Inevitable, 2-2. There you go, Josh. There you go, Josh. I saw you going against Igor. Boom, goal. How about that? Parks is just a country town. It's halfway between Melbourne and where I live. My daughter got an Airbnb there on my birthday weekend. Oh, that's awesome, Cullen. Nothing better than hanging out with the family, man. That's really cool, man. Really cool. Look at a shot on net. Now he played the rebound. Rebound's right in front of the net with 1-2 Rangers and 1 Hurricane standing there, and guess who gets it? Oh, they're challenging it as interference. Hold on. One thing I love about hockey, and other sports should take this up. Oh, they're not challenging it. If you challenge in hockey and lose the challenge, it's a power play for the other team. That would be great if the NFL, if you challenge a play and you don't win the challenge, it's a 15-yard penalty. The NBA should get, the other team should get 2 free throws if your challenge is unsuccessful. That's great because they're stopping the flow of the game by challenging. So if your challenge in hockey is not correct, you're giving the other team a 2-minute power play. So you better make real sure. The Rangers, they were going to challenge it, and they didn't. You don't want to give up a goal with 10 minutes left in the third period, a goal that tied the game, and now you're going to give the other team a power play on top of that in the final period. No, we'll take it as it is and save that challenge. Famous for the dish. What's the dish? Falcons are somehow leading the Rams 14-0. It's still early. Al, another cellar dweller in Aussie accounted for. Al is in the basement. What's up, Al? What's happening, man? Yep, everybody has perfect timing tonight. Johnny, when they fired Drury, do you think they would offer Hank GM position? They might, but you know who I think would be better? Steve Valiquette or Valiquette. Steve Valiquette is very, very deep in the analytics, man. But I don't know. I don't know if Henrik would take it. That's a tough position. You know who's been dying to do something with the Rangers is Mark Messier. Mark Messier has been dying to do something with the Rangers. I don't know if Hank would take it, but Steve Valiquette, for a minute there, I thought Steve was going to be moved into the booth when Rosen and Micheletti retired. I thought maybe they were going to move Valiquette into the booth. I love hearing his analytics in between periods. Love it. Hey, I just got back. You ready for this one? Garrett Wilson has been on injured He's been injured since October, and he's still the Jets' leading receiver. He's still the Jets' leading receiver. And he's been out since October. Mr. Marine, yes. AFL played against GAA in international rules football. Really? How did that turn out? That's interesting. I'm going to catch up on these guys. I'm just passing by everybody's hellos to each other. Corey tied up. They tied it up? It's tied up here, yeah. Sadly. That's called speaking of the devil. No doubt, Cullen. The minute Josh, who's a Hurricanes fan, popped in here talking about wants to rip his hair out because they can't score, I'm like, well, yeah, Igor's in net. Goal. But we knew it was inevitable because you keep hearing me saying save, 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 save. Can't clear the puck. You just heard me say Braden Schneider, our defenseman, couldn't even get off the ice because we couldn't get the puck out of our zone to be able to change lines. To be on the ice for 2 minutes and 46 seconds, stop and go, here, around the net, moving all those motions, that is an eternity. Couldn't get off the ice because we couldn't clear the puck. And during that same time, Igor is making save after save after save. So there you go. Left foot hurts. From what? Halftime, 14 zip. Why I got Eagles as my profile pick? It's because I support the Eagles. On the South Australia League. Oh, I haven't seen that one. Not halftime. Falcons 20-0. What is going on with the Rams? Falcons are up 20-0. What's going on with the Rams? Speaking of which, let's check on the Knicks. Yep. So I turn to that and it's commercial. This happens all the time, right, guys? When I'm trying to flip between games, I flip to the other game's commercial. All right, so we got 2-2 here. Dave Craig, Staff Sergeant. Dave Craig. Remember Dave Craig? War number 17. Dave Craig. Yep. Crazy but true. I like those Seahawks jerseys. The original ones back then, the silver helmet. I like that. I don't like their neon look. Igor's still under pressure. Do the Rangers know we're not playing half-ice hockey? I mean, we can't clear the puck out for anything. Finally, nope. Look at that. We cleared it out. The Hurricanes got it right back. Boy, oh boy, this is – we're – I feel like if I look away, there's going to be a goal. They're still in our zone. The Rangers play Wednesday at 12:30, New Year's Eve at 12:30. I got to see who they're playing. And the Knicks play at 8 o'clock that night. I won't be doing either of those games that I know of. All right, here we go. Rangers, we got an odd man rush. Cooley took the shot, saved by Bussey. It's a state league below the AFL and the most hated team in the SA. Oh, I've heard of the SANFL. Could be West Adelaide. I've heard of it, Riley. I've never seen the game. Riley, I watch so many sports leagues. I can't watch anything else. I can't get into anything else. The footy was like the newest sport I got into, and that's it. I can't get into anything else. I watch too much as it is. I can't keep up with everything, man. Goodness, I mean, is anybody going to hit the guy? I mean, Bussey, the Hurricanes goalie, he faces like one shot, and then it goes right back to our zone for 20 minutes. Panarin, come on, man, somebody. Panarin around the back of the net, brings it up around. Zibanejad, we got our big guns out there now. One of them's got to score. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Keep pressing, keep pressing. All right. Bussey covered. All right. I'd have to say yes compared to what we have right now. No offense to Tyrod Taylor, but I'm tired of taking these older quarterbacks, and we're not going to do anything with them, Mr. Marine. We're not going to do anything with them. We're not going to do anything with them. I would rather get somebody that's younger and established because we can't develop quarterbacks. We develop them for other teams. I'd rather get a younger established quarterback. Honestly speaking, I would like to see the Jets trade some of their first rounders for a real head coach. That's what I would like to see. But Aaron Glenn will be back next. See, this is how the Jets do it. They'll let Glenn stick around. Even if he's bad next year, they'll probably let him stick around for a third year. I mean, listen, he doesn't have a lot to work with, but the team's not even competitive. And I wasn't kidding when I said they were more competitive in games when they were 0-7 than they are now. That's really sad. The Falcons are just weird this season. Most team with flags in a game and beats the Bucs in Tampa Bay as an example. Yeah, the Falcons are weird. They're one of those teams you just don't know who's going to show up from week to week. Good hit. Come on, 5:40 left in the third. Somebody score. Adam Edstrom's also missing from the Rangers. Adam Fox not being around really hurts us. And, I mean, he's our quarterback on the power plays. Come on. We're being outshot 25-19. But the Hurricanes' 25 shots are more quality. Like, they're shot after shot after shot. Our 19 shots, even though the game is tied, we go down, shoot once, and it goes right back to our zone. Like, we can't even set anything up. Oh, you guys are in a 2-2 tie, huh, Gunner? Wow, okay. Not as popular as AFL. Well, Riley, I get it because, like, I like MLS, Major League Soccer in the United States. They're below all the big leagues in the world soccer. They're below the Premier League, who's like number one. They're below Liga MX. They're below a lot of leagues, but they're up and coming. So they're just to your point, they're technically a lower league, and I like MLS more than anything, more than the other leagues. Even though I am an Arsenal fan, Premier League. I don't hate Port Adelaide in the Sandville. That's what I'm calling Sandville. Gesbaro would be guy next season if he wants to come here. I mean, you know what's funny is if Joe Burrow isn't happy being on the Bengals, what joy is he going to find with the Jets? What joy is he going to find with the Jets? He would have Garrett Wilson, but he has Jamar Chase. What joy would he find here? If Joe Burrow's not happy, why would the Jets be on his radar? I'll take him. Don't get me wrong. Bring Joe Burrow here. He's injured all the time on top of that, though.
Intibio is the only gut-focused treatment for moderate to severe Crohn's and UC. Gut-focused Intibio works right where you need it to block inflammation in your gut. With a legacy of more than 10 years, Intibio offers the experience you need, lasting relief and steroid-free remission. And some people experience rapid symptom relief. Infusion and
1 second, guys. Sorry.
During doctor treatments, Intibio may increase risk of infection, which can be serious. Although unlikely, PML, a rare brain infection that can result in death, cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, sores, or are prone to infections. Liver failure can occur. With Intibio,
sorry, guys. 1 second.
$5 per dose. Ask your doctor if Intibio, including the Intibio pen, is right for you.
Yeah. Toots is a good player. The Sabres, Gunnar and I have been talking about this. The Sabres are always like right there, and not last year. Well, no, the Sabres went on a useless winning streak at the end of last season when they could have done that, and still missed the playoffs. Like, it's like you see that as a Sabres fan, this huge winning streak at the end of last season. It's like, where was that, like, during the year? Like, why are you doing that now? So, I'm happy for Gunnar because as a New York Jets fan, I understand his pain. And personally, I hope the New York Jets are the only team that doesn't make the playoffs for 15 years and Buffalo can take themselves off of that list because I want the Jets to be the most miserable team out there because that's what they make us fans. And I don't want another New York team. I know the Jets are New Jersey technically for anybody that's going to throw that out there. But I don't want a New York team. I just don't want two of them in the same category. So please, Buffalo, make the playoffs. Another save by Igor. I should record that. Brisbane Lions, because they merged in 1990 with the Fitzroy. Oh, I got something for you, Riley. The Bears in 1996. Riley, I actually did know that because you know what I got? A history of the Brisbane Lions book. I am a student of the game. Student of the game. I'll even show you one more. We got a face-off here. Another save by Igor. How about that, Riley? How about that hat? Yep. I'm a student of the game, man. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I agree, 100%. You got players on the Sabres, man. You got players. Despite what I think about soccer, Johnny, you'll have to stream when the USA play. Yes. Oh, I'm going to be doing the World Cup. You better believe it. I will be doing World Cup games in here. Cullen, that's awesome. Actually, Cullen, I have friends of mine that do not like soccer, but they do watch the World Cup. They do. And I'll do that game, Cullen. I would love to do some footy games. It's just like I tell you guys, man, they're on at 2 a.m. here. I can barely stay awake past 11. 4:04 left in the game, still 2-2. Oh, somebody asked me something. Corey. It could. Got 3:50 left in the game. If the Rangers would stop letting the Hurricanes in our zone so much, I have faith in my goalie, but goodness, how many shots can he save? He saved 28 so far. 28, 3:34 left in the game. I just read that. Read that. I don't think Gunnar knows who number 13 is on the Rangers. It's Alexi Lafreniere. I would do that trade, Staff Sergeant, wouldn't you? I would do that trade in a minute. I would do that trade in a heartbeat. Lafreniere is the last of the kid line that all of them did nothing. Boy, the Rangers get high draft picks. They're another team, Capo Caco. They do nothing. Nothing. I've never gotten into score. I understand why people love it, but I get so bored watching them pass 20 times. To score. You mean soccer? Soccer is so exciting, though. But you know what, Gunnar? We like baseball, and there's people that tell us baseball is boring as hell. They say baseball, you got to run here and there, and then they pitch forever, and then they throw around. There's a lot of people that tell us baseball is boring, and you and I will say, no way, baseball is not boring. Soccer is very exciting. And this year in MLS, Gunnar, there was a lot of 5-3 games, 4-1. There was a lot of scoring in soccer this year. I understand there are some boring games. Every sport has some boring games. But I get it. Straight A's. Thank you, Cullen. Thank you. If I don't know something, I tell you guys I don't know. And in my videos, you guys see it. I make mistakes and I don't edit them out. A lot of YouTubers will edit out their mistakes so they look perfect all the time. I don't want to put pressure on myself like that. If I don't know something, I say, I don't know. Those videos, I make a mistake, I leave it in there. I don't edit them out. I just tell you guys, hey, I think I made a mistake. Boom. Because it is what it is. I'm not perfect with this stuff. We're all super knowledgeable in here, every one of us. And then there's a lot of stuff we just don't know. See, Gunnar, I told you, Staff Sergeant. And why would he know? It's Alexi Lafreniere. Would you trade Thompson for him straight up? I would. I would do that in a minute. Yep, Laffy. And he's the only one laughing, taking that money to the bank. Hey, Staff Sergeant, how about this for an analogy? Alexi Lafreniere is the Carl Pavano of the Rangers. Speaking of highway robberies of players that came here, Carl Pavano. Alexi Lafreniere did as much as Pavano after getting that money. Except he doesn't fake injuries. Lafreniere doesn't fake injuries like Pavano did. We'll see what happens, man. I can't wait for March. They'll be back. Bond, another Aussie and cellar dweller in the basement. Bond, thank you. Thank you for the Boss 429 versus the Falcon Phase 3 video. I meant to shout you out at the beginning of my video if you haven't watched it yet. I did the video that you dropped in the Discord, and I meant to shout you out, and I didn't. So, Bond, thank you for the Mustang Boss 429 versus the Falcon GTHO Phase 3. What a great video, Bond. Thank you. Yeah, you'd keep him in a heartbeat. You wouldn't trade him for Lafreniere. I am behind you on this game. It's okay. I'm behind too. If you notice, Corey, I spend a lot of time in the talk that I do on the game. So we're less than a minute now. It looks like we're going to go to overtime. The Rangers are being outshot 30-19. 30-19, and I think the Rangers maybe have taken 3 shots this period. 40 seconds left. See you on here. Hello. I don't know how Kako's doing. I'll look him up in a minute. I was just going to do that. Philip Hedl, I think he's always hurt. I think Philip Hedl I think his career is in jeopardy. He's had too many concussions. And by the way, did anybody here know that Lavernius Coles, remember Lavernius Coles, a great Jet wide receiver? He's a police officer in Jacksonville now. He didn't have to do it. He is a real police officer in Jacksonville. Lavernius Coles. True story. True story. He's a police officer. He said he has plenty of money. He tried to work in the front office for the Jets. He didn't like the business end of football. He didn't like the business end of it, and he wasn't going to stay doing it. He is a real cop, not an honorary cop, nothing like that. He's a real one. He was on teams that the New York Jets were actually good. There was actually times that the New York Jets were actually a really good team. There was a time where Chad Pennington and the Jets beat Peyton Manning in the playoffs 41-0. 41-0 in Indy. 41-0 in 2002. Then Mark Sanchez beat Peyton Manning and Tom Brady back-to-back in the playoffs. These are our Super Bowl memories for the Jets, our Super Bowl memories. All right. Going to overtime, guys. Going to overtime. Going to OT, 2-2. All right, while they're doing that, let's check on the Knicks. This is going to be commercial. New Orleans is up 93-88. 93-88. The 8-win. I jinxed them. I shouldn't have kept saying that the Knicks should roll them. It's 93-88 Pelicans. We should probably win that game, but goodness gracious, don't lose it. Better late than never. Bond, were you moderating? I said you're probably moderating Scotty Butters' channel. I know one big piece of history, Ken Farmer kicked 23 goals in one game. Wow, and that record still stands. Wow, that is a lot. Drop it in the Discord, Bond. I will do them. Drop it in the Discord. I really appreciate it, man. Come on, Johnny, give your boys some credit. They've had 5 shots on goal. I guess 3, 5. And the Hurricanes have had like 12. How many have they had? Oh, I knew what I was going to look up. I'm doing 100 things. Capo Caco. Let's see how he's doing. Capo Caco has 2 goals in 20 games. He has 8 points, 2 goals, 6 assists. Same thing he was doing here. Nothing. In his career, 399 games in his career, he has 73 goals. Guys, he's done nothing. The Rangers have 5 overtime wins. JT Miller has scored in 3 of those 5 wins. And we're missing them. 3-on-3, guys. Here we go. All right, Rangers got the puck. Toronto, yeah, keep dropping them in there. Drop in some footy videos, too. I'll do it. Come on, Vinny. Oh, how great would that be for Vinny to score on his former team? Even though he's been a Ranger since July of 22. Feels like he's been a Ranger a long time now. Bonnet was 6 laps, broke the lap on the very last lap. All right, here comes it's 3-on-3 right now, guys, for 5 minutes. Well, 4:20 now. And then it goes to a shootout if nobody scores. Aho. Come on, get it back from them. I don't like this, man. This is like the way the game was going. All right, Will Cooley broke it up. Rangers are changing lines. Keandre Miller has the puck. Zibanejad, Panarin, and Gavrikov on the ice for the Rangers. Get Panarin the puck. Panarin has got it. Now Zibanejad. Bad pass, Mika. Oh, gosh, come on. Oh, Corey, how could I forget it? It's the worst sports blooper of all time. Oh, good move. Uh-oh. Man, they're living in our zone again. This is the whole game. This shows you how great Igor is and how much help he needs. How much help he needs. 3:14 left in overtime before a shootout. The Rangers, I mean, come on. Another save by Igor. Let's go, guys. Get it out of our zone. Crap. Lafreniere is on the ice, so that's like a 3-on-2 because he does nothing. Vinny. To Braden Schneider, who's a defenseman, is going to try to score. Oh, he almost did. He almost put it between his legs. Yes, I was modding for Scotty. Yep. Wow, Bond, you're like Bond, you are most wanted. That's awesome. 2:30 left in overtime. 2:30. It's amazing because this whole overtime has been in our zone. The Rangers have got like 2 shots. Here come the Hurricanes. Guess where they're going? Back in our zone. Two minutes left in overtime. Still in our zone. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What happened? Tripping on Robertson, so now they get a power play. The Canes get a power play. Who tripped? Oh, it was on Will Cooley. No, it was on Robertson. Robertson, he did trip him. I can't even complain. Tripped Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall's been in the league for like 100 years. Thanks, Robertson. Now we're the Hurricanes are going to get a power play for the remaining of overtime. 2 minutes. Oh, wow. That's bad. That's really bad. I'm scarred for life just you telling me that. Yes, Bond, it's sad. Both of them have gone now. Yeah, it's a lot of deaths, man. There's been a lot of deaths. So it's a 4-on-3 for 2 minutes with 155, well, basically for the rest of overtime, which is 155 left. So it's just going to be more of the same. The Canes will be in our zone the entire time unless the Rangers can sneak a breakaway and get a shorthanded goal. Yes, I have. Oh, no, not the stadium. Post that in the Discord, please, Bond. I've seen the Guernsey, and I want one. Even though I'm not switching teams, I still want one. I have jerseys of other teams. If the player is great, like I have an Oakland A's Ricky Henderson jersey. Ricky Henderson is the greatest leadoff hitter of all time in MLB and greatest base stealer of all time. And he was a Yankee for a short time. But even if he wasn't, I still would have gotten his jersey. I have Willie Mays. I mean, like, Willie Mays was one of the greatest center fielders, arguably the greatest of all time. So there's players for the teams I have that I'm not a fan of the team, but I'll be a fan of the player. No, please put it in there, Bond. Central's in the two. They won 9 premierships in 11 years. Wow. Bond, are you an SANFL fan? SANF, or is it SANAFL? How do you say it? I don't know. Anyway, Bond, Riley is huge into all this. Is it SANFL? Gosh, I know nothing about it. 57 seconds left in overtime. It's a 4-on-3 Hurricanes because the Rangers love to just shoot themselves in the foot. We've given up 3 power plays tonight, and all of them were horrendous tripping. Like, all of them were no doubter penalties. All of the 3 different Rangers at 3 different times in the game put their stick, pulled the guy's leg out. Like, no one's going to see that. Okay. Corey, we could. Corey, 57 seconds left. I know you're not too familiar with hockey, but 57 seconds left is like a long time, especially when one team is in your zone for that entire time, shooting. We have to hope that the Rangers can steal the puck and get it down ice, but that didn't happen. So the Hurricanes have it now, and here comes a full 50 seconds of shooting. SANFL. Yeah, Riley is a big fan of that. Bond, do you watch it? Or Tony? Does anybody else in here watch that? Cullen? I did, but it's not here yet, Mr. Marine. I did. It's a Yankees with the Marine Corps on the back. I did. I ordered one. I'll show it to you. You'll be the first to see it when I get it. And it's Yankees on the front, and it has the Marines. It was like a tribute jersey. It's really cool, man. I will definitely show it. It's really cool. I can't wait for you to see it. Look at this, right in front of the net. They're just standing there. I didn't see which Hurricane did it, but he's right in front of the net, poking the puck at Shesterkin. 15 seconds left. The Canes are still up. There it is. Game over. Game over. Trolls will come out saying Igor's overrated. I don't think so. The Rangers shot themselves in the foot that game. They lost. Rangers shot themselves in the foot. Stupid penalty. We've given up 6 seconds remaining in overtime. I mean, how many can you save? What a joke. So 2 of the goals we gave up were on penalties. Tripping penalties. So 2 of the goals that we gave up tonight were on power plays by the Hurricanes. 2 of them. 2 of the 3. Unbelievable, man. Ricky Henderson, Gunner. All-time leader for leadoff home runs. Ricky Henderson. I know that one. Right there's your answer. Right there, Gunner. Yep. That's him. The greatest leadoff hitter, base stealer of all time. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to wrap it up here. About to wrap it up. But yes, it was Ricky Henderson. Been watching the league for 8 straight. Riley, you're a diehard fan in that. God bless you, man. I love it. I respect everybody that's into their teams like that in sports. 2 power play goals tonight allowed. That's right. That's what we do. Igor's a beast. Up, Mike Strandliato. Here we go with the people that show up when the game is over. Where are we at the beginning of the game, Mike? Subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. Join us for any game. Where are we at the beginning of the game, though? You're going to come in here and talk now when the game's over, when it's safe? No respect on that one, man. You can join us anytime, but that's no respect on that. Show up at the beginning of the game and talk, not at the end. That's lame. That's lame. Hurricanes win, but, hey, this ain't on your goalie. And again, yeah, it's not on our goalie. 100%. 100%. Springer's catching up, 63, I believe, so he's 18 behind Henderson. Hey, man, records are made to be broken. Yeah, it's crazy. South Australia League, Tony lives state of Victoria, VFL League, footy was created. Guys, I'm going to get through the rest of these, and I'm saying goodnight to you guys. Catch you all next time. Mike, guess you're not a Rangers. No, he's one of those guys that likes to hop in. We get them from time to time in all our sports. When the game's over, let me jump into all the Rangers streams and talk crap. But I won't do it at the beginning of the game because, God forbid, my team might lose. So I'm going to do it when it's safe, when the game's over. That's really lame. Really lame. But at least subscribe if you're going to do that. All right, guys, let's call it a day. All good, Mike. All good. Subscribe, bell notice. I got fans of all types of teams in here, man. It's not hate. It's good. Just do it at the beginning of the game. That's all I say. I'll eat it if you come here at the beginning of the game. All good, Mike. 3-2 Sabres. Oh, wow, Gunny, your team's got 9 straight wins. Good for you, man. I'm excited for you. We all existed, Mike. That's right. Take care, everyone. Yeah, don't piss off Staff Sergeant Thomas. He is the Marine of Marines. That's the guy. He is the OG. He's my longest follower. My longest one. Take care, everyone. Catch up soon. Welcome to the basement, Mike. Join us in the future. Johnny's a great guy. Only rule is no swearing. Boom! You nailed it. And on that note, guys, I will see you in the new year. In the new year. I'll see you in the new year, guys. I will see you in the new year. I probably won't be on Wednesday for the Knicks or the Rangers. Maybe. We'll see. You know how it goes in the basement here. All right, Mike. Come on in, Mike, anytime. All right, we're out of here, guys. All right, Gunner, I'm jumping the gun, but I hope that is the case for you guys. In the meantime, Stella, step up. Step up, baby. Come on, step up. We are saying goodnight. I'll get her to say goodnight eventually. Hello? No hello? She said it earlier. I won't push it. Guys, from Stella and I, have a great night. See ya.